There. Let's try this. Chat. My guest. Copy. Paste. Go. Show. Show. Hide. Hide. Ivy. Okay. Hello. Get up here. Stop. Tina's are dropping you in. Hello, Ian. There you are. Good. Let's see, it's this one.
Hey.
Hey, there's Liz. Come on, Liz.
Let me open you on YouTube.
I love your hat. I do. Those eyeballs are just so cute.
I
Hey,
almost had to
Ruby.
change it because felt like it was making me laugh, and I was like, should I take it off?
No, it's cute.
Don't take it off.
Hi, Zach.
Who's that? I told you who Zach is. It's not your cousin Zach. It's another Zach.
Oh,
All right, I put you on the YouTube side too.
dropping you. Oh, you're on the I didn't open that one up. I don't know the YouTube side when you go live on that. I don't know that one.
I don't know either. I mean, I used to back in the day when it first rolled out, and then StreamYards came out. And then me and some other ladies that on chats I didn't belong in.
Hello, Susan. I like Restream better than StreamYard or the YouTube side. It's so much easier to operate to me.
Ma'am, go take your phone and go to bed. It's gonna be 1 in the morning.
You said StreamYard is easier to operate.
Restream.
I like how the chat appears on the side.
Oh, you can see it too?
Well, no, not right now. When you're alone or solo,
yeah.
That's really nice.
I thought Ivy called me Susie, LOL. Oh my God.
Hi, Susan. I have to look over here to see your chat. I'm sorry.
Oh, on the YouTube side?
Yeah.
Knitting. I have 2 channels going again?
Well, you have...
What are you laughing at? Hey, Sandrine. Rose, hi, girl.
Hi.
What does the Sandrine say? Hey, y'all. Hey, what did she say? Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. Sandrine. Are you sleeping, Sandrine?
We got Rudy.
Chilling.
Gotta show your face, Rudy. I am not gonna let you up, hon. Love the hat, Susan says.
Thanks, guys. It exists on the internet.
At the eyeballs.
So.
Gonna be hey.
Hi.
I know, Chris. Ivy, I want to go get my hair cut like your Farrah Fawcett.
It's just a curling iron. I turn it this way. That's all it is.
Yeah, but mine's all long. Just one. It's my hair is so long. It's down to my foot.
Oh,
Oh, it's time.
Sorry, Rudy.
Crystal.
But you got curly hair, though.
Mm.
I'm jealous. You got curly hair.
Well, Crystal does, yeah.
Yours is curly too, isn't it?
Your
No,
hair's messy though.
no, ma'am.
Yeah, talk about my hair is messy.
I wish I had curly hair. I sure wish I did. I didn't do anything. My hair is natural straight anyway. There's no
Beautiful.
curls. You remember the Caruso steamer curlers? It was like you put your roller on top of the steam and then you rolled it up. That was the only thing that curled my hair.
I have a couple of those. I bought it at a thrift store.
They're good. I still have many of the rollers. I don't have the steamer anymore. So, what is everybody still up for?
Here, go to sleep, guys. What are you doing? But then they can't be here, so stay awake a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, I sure do. Hello, everyone in chat.
I'm a night owl, so.
I know you and I chat back and forth through Messenger.
I'm like, it's like 4 in the morning. What are you doing?
What about those tornado things you attach to your hair dryer?
I've seen those. They're like cylinders, and they have the.
That suck your hair in? Is that what he's talking about?
Oh, the blow dryer that does the. No, it won't work. I know, Zach. You better go to bed. Shut them eyes. Go to sleep. You're going to be dragging tomorrow.
Yeah, man, you're not going to be able to do anything.
I'm going to tell you a little secret. Back in the day when I used to work, we would go partying the night before. We all went to work, and I worked in a nursing home. We all went back to work buzzed at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh. I've always worked night times. I always worked at night. So I would be up all night. I just ain't never got out of it. Mama J-Way.
Everybody's awake.
Did we go around knocking on everybody's door? Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's going to be a long day. You're right. A split shift too? Oh my God. I would never do a split shift again. Never. Crystal. Rudy is asking for you in a private chat.
Blink, blink, blink. What? No, I'm just kidding.
Now you need to put some eyelashes over his eyes.
That's it, I'm changing it.
You're changing it? No, I love him.
Can't see any other hat inside. Yeah.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Did you give me a thumbs up? Oh, yes. I have. Golly, I can't remember it now. I didn't know Nightbot worked if you didn't have it up and going.
Since I showed this on Ian's channel.
Oh, nice.
The washcloth pattern.
Hang on.
Oh, hello.
Look at that stitch.
I wish I could get a better. I'm not on my computer. There you go. The end stitch, y'all.
Oh yes, Liz. That would look good. That color.
Yeah.
Look at that. I love that.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then I lost that yarn chicken, so I did it with multicolor.
Look at that. It's pretty.
And I do love this stitch. It's very, I love working it, you know, like the thought process that goes into it. But y'all have to check the tutorial out. I can't tell you how to do it. So I just dropped everything I had on my desk on the floor.
Oh,
No, take me down, please.
I'm taking you downtown. Hey, Natural Nene, how are you today?
Oh, no. I dropped things.
To put some lights in the whites of the eyes of the hat for a built-in neck light effect. Yeah, that would be cool.
Got all the ideas.
What yarn is that? The stitch definition is amazing.
This is. Mm, I don't remember the color. The color of this actually. It's that one from. I'm so ignorant to the color. I'm sorry. I took the band off. I threw it somewhere. But they have this in the Mary Maxim cotton, and they have this in like the Lillian cream. I wish I had the band still. But yeah, I do love this. Yeah. Oh, and the back. The back still looks really cool, actually.
Still has some texture on the back too.
Yeah, it's a very nice texture. I showed my husband. He's like, okay, I love this. So these are for the donations. So, but look at this. It kind of looks knit too if you look at it.
Yeah.
Very good job on the tutorial too. Your voice is very soothing. Just saying.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm so like, yeah. What else do I need to find my cotton.
Got a lot on my mind. That's why I can't sleep.
Well,
Cookies and some warm milk.
actually think I'll do it in this one because I need to make some.
You guys, I did a tutorial that's coming out. It's 44 minutes long, and my software program only allows me to record for 30 minutes. So I have to split it up in two. But I'll show you what I've done if you want to see. Here is, I did the beach ball purse, the colors of a beach ball. And Crystal over here wanted me to do a tutorial for washcloth, which I didn't think I was going to do again, really. Hello, Adele. But here's the beach ball washcloth. The same colors. That's one of them. This one's done in sugar and cream, which I'm not a big fan of that. So this one was done in I Love This Cotton.
I freaking love that. It's so cool.
Yeah. So when it gets uploaded, y'all can please take a look at it.
Sorry,
Pretty.
I was talking while you were talking, but I love it. It looks really
Okay.
cool. So
Don't make me sit up here and talk by myself.
I try.
Adele, that says pretty. Thank you, Adele. Hi, Sandrine. Hi, Adele. Almost did not recognize you without your bush.
That's what I thought, Ivy. I'm just being quiet.
Is that why you went like this? Like, wait till she gets to it and let her talk? Oh, because Adele's always in the bushes. And she puts a bush. Yeah. Yeah, I put a command on Adele. Type in exclamation lurk and watch Adele run to her bushes.
See, Chris already knew me. I know, Chris. I'm trying to be a good girl.
LOL, I knew it. I put a new command in. I think it's explanation spanking or spank. I can't remember it now. If somebody wants to try it. I think I put the word at, so like Chris needs explanation spanking at YTP Chris, and he will get a spanking. And if you want your channel drop sweet tart, all one word. Adele's going to try it. She wants to spank.
Chris, I spank Bush.
Oh, I have to find my book that I wrote them down in. I spank Bush. No, I type in. I don't even know what I did with it. There. Type in Adele. Type in that at Chris. Do Chris. Let's spank Chris. Let me type it in and see if it works. Explanation. Spank at 1, 2. I don't know why mine won't work. How come when you're the host you can't type in at somebody?
Bad at Chris.
Liz always behaves, doesn't she? No, she don't. Of the 3 on the panel, Ivy is the troublemaker. Those 2 probably trained me. I mean,
No,
you did say
you're the oldest. You're the oldest.
I can be influenced real easy. I got to follow the leader. Crystal, will you write? Yeah, he likes numbers.
Where's
You did say bad.
Because Adele put bad at Chris.
Oldest just means more practice. Chris, zip it. Zip it. The oldest is always the troublemaker. I try. I try to be good. True rando, Chris. Aw. So what's everybody doing? What you working on, Liz? Tell everybody.
I'm diamond painting right now on this lovely little angel right here.
An angel.
It's a baby angel.
Oh,
It's a little,
like a Cupid angel?
yeah, something like that. I don't know if you can see it real good.
Looks like Bigfoot from here.
Well, this is the baby's head. And it's laying down on clouds, and it's got little angel wings. It's for my daughter.
I am not getting into diamond painting. I'm not going down another rabbit hole.
hole.
No.
Don't do it, Ivy. It's expensive.
No. My keyboard is whacked. Liz and Crystal are angels. Yeah, right. I see the devil head, the devil horns. Hey, look at Crystal's. Hers has got eyes on them. And Liz just pulls hers back in a ponytail.
Exactly. I just hide them really, really good. I'm gonna be.
You guys, on my live the other night, I only got 2 hours added to my watch hours.
Why?
I don't know. It's going down every day. They go down every day.
You hit the 1 year mark?
Yeah. I didn't know it. Yeah, I had almost I think it was like 19 something hours. And then every day I'm down to 768 or something like that. The points are being camouflaged by the froggy eyes.
I'm taking the hat off. Look,
No! Stop it. Everybody loves it.
I've turned it around.
Crystal,
No.
put your hand up.
Now you can't see my balls.
Crystal. Okay, well, let's see the eyeballs if we can't see those. It's okay, honey. Breathe. What did you do to your keyboard, Chris?
Baby.
They go down. You didn't hit 4,000. I know, Zach, because I'm shy. Shh, turn around.
I'm eating.
Look at that. Adele loves your hat. Twist it back, she said. And when Adele speaks, you got to do it.
Oh.
OIC 8147. Adele said, turn your hat around.
Fine.
Fine. Keep going.
1 ear.
There you go, Adele. Ain't that cute? It's gorgeous. I love it.
I'm sorry I'm eating. It's like late and I shouldn't be eating. But it's happening.
Oh, I don't. It's okay, Adele. I'll get them hours. Even if I have to come on here at 3 o'clock in the morning and harass everybody. Wake up, wake up. I'll go knocking on your doors.
What are your rules on eating on panel? Because I have food here. Do you want me to
Anything
turn
you
my
want?
camera on?
Anything you want. Well, we just won't do we'll do the PG-13. I'm a quiet type girl.
Okay, I will chew with my mouth closed.
Wait, did Ivy just say she was the quiet type? I don't think so.
Yes. It's missing 2 key and also some don't work. Hey, mine don't even have letters on it. That's why my spelling is messed up.
Nightbot has your back.
Why, what did he say?
Hey, you. Did you give me a thumbs up? Question mark? Will do.
It usually addresses people.
That's pretty cool.
I want a pink keyboard. I'm on the lookout for a pink keyboard.
Just like
With
plain pink, or do you want the light keyboard?
I want the lights in it. They're expensive, like $199.
That's my Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Let me tell you how I acquired this.
Let us know.
My sons are gamers.
Yeah.
And every time they re-up their stuff, mommy gets their stuff.
Cool.
So my son's gonna re-up his tower because he built this one for me. So he's gonna re-up his, so the one he has existing is he's gonna pass it on to me.
You're so lucky.
But I'm gonna ask them because they know where to get these keyboards.
I went on, I think it was Amazon. It said $199. PG-13, I'm going back to the bushes then. My new laptop hasn't charged in 2 weeks. Need it. Wow. And it's new? Check to see if it has tape on the end of the battery because they usually put those tapes on it. Now we know what's going on in the bushes.
Ew.
Uh,
I had to crack my door open. It's hot because we turned the AC off. Because God, my electric bill, my lord.
is it high?
Out
PG
here,
11.
they're doubling our prices for the summer.
Oh my God.
Yes, you can't water the grass because of the drought. We've had fires, so half of Merino Valley was. They told them all to go to the Valley Vista High School. I mean, we're a hot mess over here.
Wow.
I live in the lower desert. I'm in the Inland Empire.
Adele says, just kidding. I am here. I can be all kinds of people. You know what they call that, Adele? Just joking. Okay. Well, it's 2 years old now. Okay. I don't have the YouTube side on, so I'm waiting. Everything's, what, 20 seconds behind. So,
The chat has stopped. I've got both monitors on, so the chat stopped on the other side. They're just watching and waiting to see what we're going to say and do. But y'all had me cracking up the other night when you guys were talking about our raisins and stuff. I was laying in bed and I was hurting, but I was cracking up.
I don't know. See, I ain't had any trouble with my stream tonight. But the last 2 times I went on with somebody, I've been having problems with it. So I don't know what's going on.
That's crazy.
I can adapt. What was you cracking up over? What was we saying?
The raisins, our raisins that were going to fall,
Where they're,
our ovaries.
oh yeah, the ovaries.
Sorry, Chris. Sorry.
Where the guy with his big old long what do they call it? Where scanner. His long scanner was trying. You're an old lady. I know there's a raisin in there somewhere. You calling me old? Did you find anything? Ooh, baby, that was good. I made him turn red because I made him turn red. Yeah, that was funny. No, it's not that, Chris. Scanner. It
This
was
is
like
not
a
PG-13 anymore. This went to
we're
late night.
here comes Adele. Yes, it scans your body kind of whenever you're.
It's not. It's not what you said it. It's long, long.
Oh, really?
You're gonna make me cry, but laughing.
Breathe.
Oh.
Oh Lord, this just went down the wrong way.
He said, "You said what is it called?"
It scans your body around.
Hi, Chris. Oh my lord.
What is it when they put the little thing on to check for the baby? What's that called?
The ultrasound.
Ultrasound. Okay, it's an ultra. Quit doing it. It's an ultrasound paddle. Okay.
Oh my God.
This just went
Oh,
sideways.
oh Lord. Mm.
Laughing my butt off. Laughing my. I bet it does.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm happy.
Checking for raisins. Oh, ultrasound. We should have got that from the big lock.
I'm really having trouble putting it in here. Pun intended. Can't get this last stitch.
And it was a paddle. I was going to turn over and let him, give me a couple of spankings.
Oh my God. Oh.
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 We're so bad. Stop it. I was thinking thermometer. The oral ones? Yeah.
Nighttime lives are different than daytime lives.
Yes, we are, Crystal. That's why I always went on at night.
I never thought I'd turn my channel into this. I really didn't.
You knew better than to have me up here.
Look at Adele with her little. Looks like somebody pinched her little face. Like one of those pop-up turkey thermometers.
Oh my Lord. That wasn't the only thing popping up, Chris. Oh.
Crystal, say something.
Something. I'm so tired.
Something.
I'm like I'm in my brain. I don't know.
Good night, Zach. I hope you sleep well, sweet pea.
Good night, Mama.
I'm sorry I'm so quiet. This is just how I am.
Well, that's okay.
Talking's hard.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? I'm scared. I'm so scared.
The baby.
Say good night. Say good night and go to bed.
Have you guys ever watched Good Night, Sweet Pea? Good night, baby.
I have to go to sleep because I have church in the morning.
Say your little prayers when you go to bed.
Okay. Good night. Bye. Okay. Bye. Okay. Bye. Bye. Good night. She's been here all
Good night.
She doesn't want to go home. She's on.
Well, no. Nana's house is the best.
It's there now. You just don't know it.
I hope you're able. Yeah, okay. Chris says, good night, Zach. I hope you're able to get some sleep. Adele says, aw. Hermosa? Is that what that is?
You
I'll talk to you on my way home.
Okay.
See you when I get back home.
Okay. Everybody thinks she's my child. Everywhere I go, they think I'm her mom.
So you're 2 hours behind us, right? So it's 1:30 there?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, 1:26.
It's 3:30.
Yes, I 3:30? It's 3:30 here. Where are you at, Crystal?
Chicago.
Chicago. I'm from Illinois. Southern Illinois. You know where Mount Vernon is?
Sure.
No. You got to get out more, Crystal.
I went to boot camp out there
In Chicago?
for the Navy.
Around Chicago? I thought it was around
Great Lakes.
Spring.
No, it's
Where?
Great Lakes.
Great Lakes, yep.
Great Lakes.
How long
don't
did you
know.
serve for?
That's so long ago. 4 years? 4 years?
Well, that's a long time, really.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it. I
I don't think I could. I can't take anybody yelling at me. You yell at me and I turn around and I walk away. I ain't got time for you.
Ivy, when I got there and we were getting yelled at in our faces, I was thinking, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
man is in my face, and back in the day, I used to my fist balled up, and I'm like, "Don't do it, Liz. Don't do it, Liz." Mm-mm.
Uh-uh. I can't have anybody yelling at me.
Girl, they almost sent me home. There was this chick. She had a diarrhea of the mouth. She came at me because I'm 4'11". I was the shortest person there.
The way you're doing that, you're like, because you're like, I'm about to fight her. You're like remembering it, and you're like, I'm there, and I would have done it. The way you
Girl, they had to hold me back because I don't know what she thought, and I don't know who she thought I was. She barked at the wrong person. I got up
Mm.
and I was gonna swing. The girls grabbed me by my arms and they're like, "Don't do it, Liz. Don't do it." I was like, either somebody shuts her up or I'm gonna shut her up.
I would be scared of you.
I'm a tiny little thing.
Dynamite comes in small packages. Ain't you heard that before?
yes.
I'm a little firecracker.
Be scared of the quiet ones and be scared of the short ones.
I'm both short and quiet.
Really?
Yes.
Chris, you're on duty.
Okay, I can't see that. I was wondering.
Yeah,
That is my first one.
because Ivy doesn't have me as a mod.
I ain't on
What
YouTube.
do you guys see?
Let's see if I can turn on YouTube. Enter my own.
Chris is on it.
Are you being
Chris.
spammed?
It's because they start out nice, Crystal, and then they bomb you.
Yep, that was my first one.
Yeah. No.
All right. Did you type something in, Liz?
No. You
Type
want me to
something in.
type something?
Yeah, that's what I told
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you do
you.
that.
There you go.
Muchas gracias,
I
señora.
let the mods do the work. Okay, there you go. It was September 11th. Adele had typed PG-13, PG-11. What is that?
Are you?
I don't know. Are you okay? Chris?
Which one of us? Because we're not okay.
Adele? Somebody? thought I had more mods in here than that.
Okay. You want him bye-bye? I'll get him bye-bye.
Give him bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Well, it's done, Ivy.
Good. You a good girl. I don't know who that is, and he's not subbed to my channel, I'm sure.
Spammer.
Not a mod. Very good. Well, how is he still coming in, Jack?
I got him again.
Oh. Put him out. Is that Kim? He comes in Kim's. Harvey, is that it? Harvey, is that you? Big whatever.
Yeah, he disappeared.
I am now. Of course you are. Did you crochet the little animal up on your bed there or chair there behind you, Crystal? Yeah. What is he?
Giraffe.
Oh, he's cute.
Creations. Free pattern.
You did that?
Yes.
I couldn't sew.
It was actually nice with the sewing because it's so fuzzy that you
Yeah.
don't really have to. I hate sewing.
No, he has content is why I let it go so long. Nice, but too many messages and unrelated content. What was the subject, Chris? I done forgot. Aw, he was so cute.
Bonks.
Oh, he is.
Put 'em back.
I do. I couldn't sew. I got a sewing machine down here. I broke 2 needles and I've only been on it maybe 15 minutes my entire time. I ain't messing with it.
Did you get it to like line things?
Look, I flunked home ec.
You can do anything if you try.
I hated cooking. I didn't want to cook. I sure didn't want to learn how to be a good wife for somebody from an old lady. I wasn't learning that. I want to do what I want to do. I can't work with that kind of yarn. Nope.
That was horrendous.
Scrap plastic. Hello.
No, not horrendous. Sorry.
Do what, Crystal?
No, this is the Just plush yarn from Dollar Tree. So working with it is really hard because you can't see your stitches, and it was very irritating to me. But I like how it came out, so it's gonna fall.
He's cute.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That looks like your camera is hanging down. Is that what you
Oh yeah.
What kind of camera is it? I'm being nosy.
It's on this arm.
Yeah.
I have a video up of, like, how I connected it and everything like that, but it's a Canon EOS Rebel T6. It's very good. It doesn't autofocus, so you have to like.
Oh, okay.
And then it connects to my laptop, and it gives me really good clear image.
Wow.
So, there's my mess right here.
Oh, I ain't showing my mess.
I'm not showing mine either.
Yeah.
I don't even clean up behind me.
Okay, Ivy. It's a hot mess back there.
That's not a
Yeah,
mess.
it's my mess.
Here's what I use. I made this PVC pipe. Hit me in the head. PVC pipe. It sits over my plate here, and I clamp the webcam over the top with these, and it goes straight down.
That is smart.
PVC pipe. There's Velcro. So if I want to use my phone on it, I put my Velcro on it.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I swapped this bar out and put it up here. You see, I got Velcro on all sizes. But that's what I use. Nothing special.
I have a crane on mine. On this one. And so I use this camera when I'm doing the diamond painting or doing something else. So that way people can see what I'm doing, but they can also see me on this side.
That's a good angle. I can see it.
Yeah, straight down.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
But I have the webcam for gamers.
This is the MacGyver 2000.
Sorry, I'm Facebooking. What editing program are you using? Because you said you can only get 30 minutes.
Whatever's on the
I
computer.
was all angry. What? Why are they doing this to you?
I know. Actually, I record it through the computer, and then I go to Canva and I try to, spiff it up a little bit. But they used to allow you for an hour, I think it was, but now it's only 30 minutes. So they cut it back, and it said I was 14 minutes over, and I couldn't figure out 14 minutes to cut it away. Well, then my husband sat down because I wanted him to look at it, and he said, "Why don't you just put 2 parts on it?" And it's like, get out of here. I sat here all night long for 2 hours trying to figure out how to take 14 minutes out of it. You sit down a second and say, do 2 parts. Smart.
See, but it's because when we're doing things and we're trying to do our thing, our mind is so just, let me try this, let me try that. And then they waltz in here like, oh, yeah, by the way, get out of here.
Different
Yeah,
perspective.
that's it.
Sorry.
It's that tunnel vision you get.
Yeah.
Where can I cut 14 minutes out of this?
And there's this whole thing with like doing tutorials of like, is it good enough? Should it be this long? Is it fun? And then you second guess yourself, and then or you record stuff and you never edit it, and it's just sitting there dead.
Yep.
In the computer.
Yeah. And then when you're cleaning out your computer, is like, do you want to delete that?
I don't know.
No, I don't want to delete it.
But then you don't use it. It's there. I don't know.
Right. No, I don't want to delete it. I'm not ready to delete it yet. Because you think about it, you sit there and for an hour to make a 2-minute video.
I have footage of last week when we took the baby to the chicken farm because we get fresh eggs. And I have a good thing, and I just haven't edited it. It's just sitting in my phone. So if
I wish
will come up tomorrow, it's one from last week.
Why do we have to, you teach your daughters that you don't have to be perfect. But why is it when we're doing stuff like this, it's got to be perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we just throw it up there and here you go, guys?
I don't know, man. Because there's so much competition, too. It's like you have to be,
Yeah. All 3 of you have a nice setup that works for y'all. Well, thank you, Adele. You're so sweet.
It works. I need to work, but it works.
It does, Mija. It works. My stuff, it was pieces and pieces. Like I used to use my daughter's old laptop. Girl, that thing looked muddied and my kids said, "No, mom, no, mom, no, mom." So they, they all collected, and they bought me my desk, and they bought me my mic, and they got me my little camera. So little by little, you build and you build and you build.
What about your lighting?
My lighting, well, a lamp back there. That's what that's what I like. I don't like up in your face.
Yeah.
Natural.
I didn't turn mine on.
See, because right now we're relaxed. It's after dark. After hours, and we're just kicking back. Like Crystal says, it's a difference between night and day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just use the natural lighting when I can. Because there's 3 windows
What kind of light bulb?
surrounding
What kind of light bulb?
the sun. I'm just kidding. I was like,
Oh, really? I bought this from Ollie's,
that's
and
cool.
it plugs into any outlet.
Ooh.
I mean, not an outlet,
The
light bulb.
thingy.
It plugs into any light bulb. And I have it right above my computer, the screen. And I'll turn it on.
But is that just that one light, or can you tone it up or down?
It's just one light, but I pull in. If I want lower light, I just keep folding it up until I get,
Like a better. Because it is washing you out.
Yeah.
yeah. And I can turn it away. But it's bright enough. You only need one.
Yeah.
I only use it to do tutorials because it's this way, and I film this way down. So it balances out.
Yeah. I hate when you get those shadows on your hands and you're like, I can't use this. Can't see what they're doing.
I agree with you, Scraptastic. Why do we always need to compare with each other and feel like we are not good enough?
Exactly.
I always feel that way. But I am my worst critic too. I will say, I just don't like that. And somebody else said, and I think everybody, oh, you're being nice when you say, oh, that's good. That's good. I think you're being nice. We are all good enough. You're right.
I was gonna say something and just
I know. Being short like that, it does go over your head.
I know what I was gonna say. I said, if you see Gary, tell him, how come I don't have nice lighting? He's an electrician. You would
Oh,
think he would have me set up.
we do great content when we do what we love, and the competition takes away from the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it puts you in a weird headspace too. Like,
See, I think it's harder for you guys because you guys do tutorials. I vlog. I vlog, and then on lives, I'm either doing this or I'm crocheting.
Yeah, I want to do more videos, but it's like pushing that button and saying, let's go. Like, I have no makeup on tonight. I am a plain Jane tonight for sure because it's late. I mean, I want to do more, but it's just push it, go.
you have the ideas, just.
Do it.
Yeah, but I'm a boring person. I'm so boring.
No.
Oh, Ivy, you're nothing. You're not, girl. You're not boring.
I have to, I'm boring. It's probably in our genes. I am also my worst. Yes, I do believe we all are. You know yourself better than anybody else knows you.
Yes.
But you're right, because my husband says, "No, honey, it's fine. No, babe, you only say that because you're my husband." or my kids.
I say this.
You only say that because you're my kids.
And you don't want me to say, really? What's wrong with you? If he was to say, but I do know this. If I took this in there and I showed him and he touches it,
So good.
I know he likes it.
I'm so glad.
But if he doesn't, yeah, go ahead, babe.
No, you talk. I'm chewing. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
Go
it's just
ahead.
such a good pattern. I was like, you gotta make this. What are you doing here?
She's the one that made me make the washcloth. She did.
Good, Mija. Good.
After 4 months of making a washcloth every single day, I got sick of them and said, I never want to do another washcloth. She comes along.
My bad.
So it's going to be, I'm going to change it to Crystal's washcloth.
No.
Let's see. Adele is all right. I have enough to fight with my own demons, getting stuff up on regular basis. But see, there's nothing on YouTube to tell you how to get where you need to be. I can watch Scraptastic and I see what she's saying. You got to, when I first started, I had 53 people and I went to Triple C. I got on there and I seen this girl was bouncing on the chair and what's her husband's name? Dana and
Joe.
Joe. They was singing the song when they got a super chat and stuff, and I thought, I love this. It was entertaining, and it was upbeat, and so I asked her, how do you guys get all these people? Oh, you got to have content. I didn't have anything on my page at all. So I said, all right. So I put content on there. Well, then I still wasn't getting anybody. So I said, well, all right, what am I doing wrong? Well, I wasn't putting myself out there enough. I know I'm not doing it. So, but I'm up there to 819 today. So
that's good.
And I'm getting up there.
See, now I'm upset because now they changed it to you have to have shorts. Really? The short.
You gotta have what?
The short.
The short.
Mm-hmm. So they want you to have your hours, your shorts. They want you to upload 3 videos and then plus your lives.
Technically, you don't have to have shorts. It's an or thing. So you can have the short monetization, 500, 3,000 watch hours, or I don't know how many short views, but you need the 500 because the short views count as hours or views. But yeah, you don't need the or. You can be monetized on the.
You got to have 2 of the 3, right?
Yeah, you have to have 2.
Yeah, because I was monetized before they put the shorts thing in there, but I got sick and so I couldn't keep doing my stuff, and so my hours all went down. And so they send me their email and you gotta do this and you gotta do that. Blah, blah, blah. To be honest, I haven't even cashed in my I have
your
money sitting in the YouTube.
We're talking to a millionaire here and we don't even know it.
You can stack that. You can choose to, you can stack that money in there.
Yeah, because I had put up my memberships and everything, and I was rearing to go, and then boom, I got sick.
Yeah.
That's when we were having a lot of fun, huh, Ivy?
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking at the chat. It's slow. Nobody's typing. Is everybody fell asleep? Scraptastic is. Adele.
You're probably just listening to us talk. Well, there's 12 watching, but yeah. Hey, Lucas, what's up? Oh, sorry.
Hit that thumbs up for Ivy. Ain't nobody gonna know who you are. Just hit it.
See, I don't ever ask them to hit the thumbs up. See, I keep having a pain right here.
No, that's not good.
The way I'm sitting, maybe?
Gotta get up and
The
stretch.
new 500. I keep doing it. I will stand up and raise, go over. Oh, I'm listening. Okay.
Well, you have some
And
chatties. Chatties? What words?
hello, Angela, precious world.
Hi, Angela.
Is it kidneys? Right back here?
Is it
Well,
on the
it's
side
right
or
on.
on the back?
Is it muscular or kidneys? Because
It's
that's an important difference.
it comes and goes. Is it your right side or left side? It's my right side. Right above my hips. It comes and goes. It's been doing it for today, kinda. So if you see me rocking back and forth, I'm wondering if I got air pockets.
Oh, she's in Sweden. Okay.
Who's in Sweden?
Scraptastic?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hear good things about Sweden. Hello.
I think I would like to go.
Go to Sweden. Or are you talking about your
Have
family?
you ever had kidney stones? No, no kidney stones.
You don't want him either. Gary had one. Ooh, child. Ooh, girl. He was tearing up that ER. He was in so much pain. I said, somebody get him something for the pain. Mm-mm.
The last time I was in the hospital was about 2 months ago. I was in so much pain that I couldn't even cry anymore. I was done crying. And the doctor looked at me and he said, "You have to ask for medicine, pain medicine." And I said, "I thought we was at a hospital." I mean, that's the first thing they give you is pain medicine. And they said, "No, no, not anymore.
Mhm.
You have to ask for pain medicine or they're not going to give it to you." And it was like, so I've sat here for 4 hours crying till I can't cry no more. And all I had to do is say, "I want some pain medicine." And then, okay, guys, may I please have some pain medicine? What would you like to have? I said, "Do I have to have a PhD to go into emergency room to ask for medicine? I don't know. What's out there? What's the best you got?" Well, they gave me, or I had a choice of, oh,
Morphine, Dilaudid,
Dilaudid was the second one. I didn't even know what that was. What's the first one you said?
morphine.
Morphine. Morphine, Dilaudid, and there's one after that. The one after that, you probably will not get. It's the strongest and the bestest,
Yeah,
whatever.
the Dilaudid is. Because when I was in there, they were giving me morphine for my pain. I had like 8 doctors, and
Yeah.
there was a doctor, a lady doctor. Her name was Dr. Sun. When I had the procedure, when I came back up, I was in a lot of pain. So I asked for the Dilaudid because she had told me I put Dilaudid on there for an emergency. So when I came back and everything, I was in so much pain. So I told my nurse, and she goes, "Honey, it fell off." In other words, they'll put it there and only stay for certain hours, and then it drops off and you can't have it. So let me tell you, I love that doctor because the next day she came in and I told her what happened. And she goes, "Oh no, honey." She gave me her personal cell number. And she says, "At night, if you're in pain," she said, "call me, put me on speaker, and I'll give the orders to the nurses."
Wow.
Yeah, around here, mm-mm.
That's service. Sorry. Like, for real, you're in pain. How are they gonna just not give you medicine? Or at least ask you if you're in pain?
Oh, what's your pain level? It ain't on that chart. I can promise you that.
Do you not see me writhing on the floor in tears and it's not coming out of my face? What do
I
you
could
think?
it was awful. I mean, when you and then you had to sit in the waiting room for like 2 hours, and I'm crying the entire time and rocking. You'll see me rocking back and forth, and it's only because my belly hurts or my side is killing me now.
Yes, Adele. Around here, oof, you can't even say give me something for the pain because let me tell you what happened. I had to change pharmacies. We used to have pharmacy at Walmart. We've been there for over 10 years. Check this out.
Mhm.
I take medicine for my back. Okay. That was the only narcotic I was on. When I was in the hospital, before they put me out, see, Dr. San wanted to give me Percocet and
Mhm.
Vicodin to come home with. And I said, no, ma'am. I said, one or the other, but I don't want both. So I took the Vicodin. We go to the pharmacy. Mind you, Gary was up in the front desk with my nurse, calling the pharmacy, letting them know what I needed because I came out with a whole bunch of medicine. Didn't this pharmacist named Bob? Yes, I'm gonna name him. His name's Bob.
We
Gary
know what a box.
Gary went to go get my medicine. You know what this sucker told my husband? That I was doctor shopping and I was a drug addict.
Oh, yes. I've been told that too.
And he sent him home with Narcan. Yes,
Oh my.
yes. So
I wouldn't have been nice.
yeah, so we moved pharmacies. We talked to the top people because one of Gary's friends, his daughter works in the corporate of Walmart. So she gave us corporate pharmacy.
Wow.
So right now we're dealing with them because he didn't even apologize or anything.
Yeah.
And I
They they do that. Um, Before this last time I was in the hospital, I was in there probably like 6 or 8 months prior to that. It seems like every 8 months I end up in the hospital. I was in there for 11 days. We went to Nevada and we was over there for 2 days and I started hurting really, really bad. But as long as I was laying down, I was fine. But when I stood up, I was doubling over. So I stayed in bed because we was going to be there 4 days and I didn't want to ruin the vacation for my husband. So I stayed in bed the rest 2 days. Well, to get on the plane, we had to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I got all my luggage and stuff done, or he helped me get it together. And we got on the plane and I cried all the way home. I was in such severe pain. We get home and I thought I just had something that I ate because we're in here in Alabama. We went somewhere else. And you know how that is when you go to another place, unknown regions or something, you get a tummy ache or, stuff like that.
uh-huh.
So that's what I thought it was. That's all I thought it was. So I drove myself to the emergency room, did not leave a note for my husband that I was going to the emergency room, expecting they're just going to say, oh, you ate something over there. It didn't agree with you. Here's some medicine. Pick it up in the morning. Go home. No, I did not leave him no note. He wakes up at 6:30 in the morning and he's frantic because the car is gone and he doesn't know where I'm at because I didn't leave a note. You can't have your phone on in the hospital. So he up until 11 o'clock, and I kept telling him, call my husband, let him know where I'm at. He has no idea where I'm at. At 12:30, they finally called him, and he come to the hospital at
Are
12:30
you serious?
because
Why?
he,
Why even ask you for an emergency contact if they're not going to contact them? So I don't
they I,
understand.
did you get
Sorry, you know what I mean?
what I was saying. And then when I got out, he said, well, it was a week in between from me getting out of the hospital and being home. And then he said, I'm going to take you down to Florida and we're going to sit on the beach because that's calming, relaxing to me, sun and stuff like that. we get down there, and right off the bat, my stomach started hurting really bad. I had my medicine, I don't have any pain meds at all. You have to deal with it until it's so bad, then you go and get the shot. So I was taking my medicine. It hurt so bad that I said, all right, let's go to the ER. 35 minutes away, finally get there, and the doctor, kind of like he did you, he looks at my husband, he said, it's a Friday night, and he said, I got the perfect thing. Watch this. He goes and gets a half a shot of morphine, gives it to me. I immediately feel better because morphine helps. And I looked at him, I was like, thank you. And he said, all addicts do that. I was like, wait, you just called me an addict? He said, yeah, it's the weekend. We get all kinds of you people coming in here getting pain medicine like this because you ran out during the week. I looked over at my husband. I said, please get me out of here because I feel like I'm going to. He knew what I was fixing to do. So I came home Monday morning. I called my insurance company because you're listed as an addict now on insurance forms.
Mm-hmm.
So I called the insurance company and said, I want this man reported because he said I was an addict, and I'm not an addict. You can look at my record and see that I have never taken any drugs. I refuse them if they're offered, and I don't ask for them. So she said, can't remove it. And I was PO'd. PO'd. So I think that was just wrong. Hello, Daniel. I just thought that was wrong that he labeled me an addict
Right.
when
That's what
I'm
the
not an addict.
pharmacist did. And when we talked to the corp, I said, because I called pain management because I keep them up to date with everything. And I get drug tested. And I said, I have my pain doctor on board. I have the hospital on board, and I have receipts for everything. I go, he better not have flagged me at the pharmacy.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, and then you know why he did that? Because I'm inked, I'm Latina, and I don't know why he thought. See, because Gary picks up my medicine, and Gary takes good care of me that I don't have to do a lot of things. So
That's
when
my husband.
he met me the first time when we got our COVID,
Oh, really?
and of course I'm inked. And so he told Gary, oh, your wife's an addict and she's doctor shopping. And Gary, oh, I'm glad Gary didn't punch him. Gary, ooh. We're taking it.
I don't understand all that.
I said,
I mean, if I was an addict, fine, you can call me that, but I wasn't. All I wanted, that little half a shot of morphine was, thank you.
yeah, it helps. It helps. And see, even when I was there, I kept telling the nurses, I don't want the morphine all the time. Just give me the pill. And then I want to decrease. Because when I get home, I don't want to have any problems. I don't want to have any withdrawals. I don't want none of that crap. I said,
But I didn't think you can get, okay, I was 11 days in the hospital under morphine, and then they just cut you off. All right. I didn't know that you were because he was saying I was going through withdrawals. It's been a week and I was going through withdrawals. So a half a shot of morphine will bring me back around to where, but I didn't understand it. Wouldn't you add a withdrawal within like 24 hours or 12 hours?
it depends how long the morphine sits in your system. It has a longevity depending on what medication you're taking.
I had it for 11 days.
Yeah. So it was probably still in your system. So, you know, you have like the chills and you get the poops and you just feel, and because when I went in there, they went from morphine to Dilaudid to morphine to Percocet to Vicodin. And I was in there 7 days.
It's harder to doctor shop here since all doctors can see in the system. Yes. They said that this last time.
Yes, Chris, same thing here. He could have seen everything on there. There was nothing there. And like I say, I get drug tested every time for pain management because it's a requirement when you sign the papers. So,
They
go ahead.
they put me in this room, and I did not know that I was not supposed to get up and walk. I had to stay in bed or get a nurse. And I'm capable of getting up and walking, but they thought I would probably fall. So I got in the middle of the night, I was moving around and I got to the side of the edge of the bed there and put my feet down and was just sitting there looking around the room. And next thing you know, I hear this voice, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" And I was like, I mean, I'm on Delaton, and I'm looking around like,
Lord,
am
are
I?
you talking to me, Lord?
I said, I don't see anybody in the room, so who's talking to me? And she said, look above your TV. There's three red dots above your TV. And I looked up there and there was three red dots up there. I said, it looks like an alien to me. And she said, you're not allowed to get out of bed. And I went, why? And wait, how do you know I'm trying to get out of bed? Because it was a camera.
Yep, they watch you. They watch you.
And she said, I need your permission to turn it on to talk to you. And it was like, okay. So she said, you can't get out of bed. You push that button right now. I said, ma'am, I'm fixing to go doo doo in my pants. And I don't think it's fair for a nurse to come in here and clean it up when I'm capable to walk into it. But if you feel like you need to push that button before I get to that bathroom, go right ahead. But I'm going to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled that little thing right onto the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I left the door open just in case I did fall. So, but that was the weirdest thing. I did not even know anybody was watching me. Had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, you're not allowed to move. Who's talking
Oh
to
yeah,
me?
you're like, what the heck? Who are you? Where am I? What's going on? It's because you're just so out of it when you're so sick like that. I get you,
Yeah.
Ivy. It's like, and then you press the call button and you press the call button. I'll be there in 5. I'll be pissing my pants.
Now, I must say that when I did, I wasn't somebody that pushed the button all the time because I was able to get up and go to the bathroom myself. And I understood being under Dilaudid that it makes you a little lightheaded and you can fall. So that's the reason why.
Mhm.
But if you did not ask for the pain medicine within the 6 hours, it starts all over 6 hours again. You cannot get any medicine till the 6 hours.
Are you
So you
kidding me?
I watched that clock, man. It's 6 hours. Oh, 5 minutes before it's 6 hours or 10 minutes before. Push that button. Hey, I'm ready for my medicine. They'd be right in there on that 6 hours, on the 6 hours. So I was happy with that they were there, but I fell asleep one time and missed it. And I had to wait that 6 hours to get it. Joy says a cute hat, Crystal.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true, Chris. A lot of people are turning to the street and end up getting tainted drugs and dying or ending it because they treat patients as addicts without proof or cutting people off established payments. Yes, Chris. Very so. Very so. The good thing that, see, because where I live, county's like 2 blocks down. Girl, I worked there. I used to work there in the ER. No, ma'am, I'm not going. I'd rather be in pain for 30, 35 minutes and take my butt to Riverside.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And that's messed up because it's like okay, my daughter-in-law, she had an emergency C-section.
Ooh.
And the nurse said, do you have your paper? And we're like, paper? What paper? He's like, the clinic's supposed to give you a paper with payments. And then, he would give it to them and they would take care of it. Well, Mariah went in because she was having preeclampsia. So her blood
Oh
pressure
yeah.
was through the roof. And little Coraline
Yeah.
was huge. That baby was huge. So her doctor said, no, I need you to go to the hospital right now. So I took her. Everything happened. She had the baby and everything. You know what they send her home with? Ibuprofen.
Oh God.
Really?
Yes,
Mm.
ibuprofen. Because she didn't have the paper that the clinic was supposed to give her.
Isn't there some emergency kind of steps that you can would have had? I mean, certainly, isn't the C sections are planned. So if anything outside of that, wouldn't they had emergency setup for in case something like that happened?
You would think, you would think, but no,
Yeah.
they don't. And see, the
Hmm.
baby was born a month early. Her due date was
Yeah.
until July 5th. She had that baby June 8th.
Well, you guys could do this. I found out April 20th that I was pregnant and had him. No, April 16th that I was pregnant with my oldest son and had him March 20th.
What?
Can't math right now.
9 pounds, 11 3/4 ounces, and 22.5 inches long.
Dang, girl.
Eh,
He was like a 3-month old when he was born. Yeah.
Yeah, little Coraline was in NICU because Mariah has diabetes on top of
Yeah.
everything else. So when they gave her the insulin shot because her sugars were high, the baby was born and her sugars were low.
Mm.
So she had to be in NICU with the glucose, and then ay, that little girl, the little girl.
the one that was in your
Yeah,
belly.
that had the C-section. Yeah. So it was like I told Mariah, call your doctor, Mija, tell him you're in pain. Leo, you had major surgery, girlfriend. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they C-sections are no joke.
yeah. And this was
Now, now you don't get to. They plan your birth date.
mm-hmm,
It seems like the last two grandbabies I had, they knew when they was going to have them babies on certain days, and it's like, how come it wasn't like that when I had mine?
exactly.
They let us go and go and go and go and go until I had them.
Yeah, because they had Mariah's C-section planned for July 4th because my son's born March 17th. This is St. Patrick's Day. So Mariah had conveyed that to the doctor, and he said, "Well, let's see if we can have this baby born July 4th." But that baby came early.
Mm.
Mm.
That's true about the time frame. Oh, jumped big time. Cute hat, Crystal. Oh yeah, that's true about the time frame for meds. Yeah, I know. Shaking my head. I had two C sections. First emergency, second planned. We get stronger meds the first 1 to 3 while still in the hospital. After that, the ibuprofen and epinephrine. What's it? Paracetamol.
I think the paracetamol is kind of like codeine and aspirin or codeine and Tylenol. I know this,
I never,
I was a
that,
nurse, so I know all this information.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's usually in Canada and the UK
Oh,
out that way. It's Europe countries that they have that.
I got a Percocet one time, and it had red flakes in it, and I had no idea what it was. And I took it, and my face turned beet red. I was hyperventilating or like choking where I couldn't, and found out that I was
Mhm.
allergic to the, oh, what is that called in there?
Mm.
Um,
Okay, there
I'll
you go.
think of it in a minute.
But it's true because when they gave me the Percocet, girl, I told her not to give it to me anymore because I was out like a light.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that, especially at night because I was there by myself.
It was that acetaminophen. I'm allergic to that
To
acetaminophen.
the Tylenol.
Yep.
Wow.
The red flakes. That's what I said. And they were telling me that there was no Percocet out there that has red flakes in it. I took a picture of it and showed it to them. This is what is going on, and showed them where my face was beet red.
And it was
My
a blue
blood
pill,
pressure.
right? Was
Huh?
it a blue
No, it was white. It was white.
right?
Hmm. I showed them the picture of the medicine I was taking, showed that red flakes in it, and they said they had never seen a Percocet with red flakes in it.
I haven't either. I've seen the blue ones because that's what they were giving me at
This was red,
hospital.
white and red. It raised my blood pressure. My blood pressure was high. I couldn't hardly swallow anything, and my face was beet red. You don't want hydrocodone the same as Vicodin because it has acetaminophen in it.
They didn't.
See, I'm dumb when it comes to any of that medicine. I'm just dumb.
You know what you do? Take the numbers, Google it, and it'll bring up and it'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but for a doctor, for them to look at you and say, okay, now that you asked for medicine, what do you want? It's like,
Give me 1 second. I'll be walk.
They give you a
I gotta have
menu. Here's what we have today.
yeah, what's on the menu? What's on you gotta have a PhD to walk in there and tell them what you want? No, I don't know what there is. Now you don't want to mix hydrocodone and oxycodone, oxycontin, any of that. You don't want to mix those two together. It will cause death.
You said it would cause death.
Death. Those two do not mix together. Good morning, Mom.
Good morning, Ashley. Dang, it's like
Are you walking to work?
5 o'clock.
Do I?
Here.
Huh?
It's like 4 o'clock. It's 5 over there.
Oh, are you ready to go to bed?
Definitely. I should.
My world of crochet. Good early morning, ladies, or is it more appropriate to still say good evening? It's morning, 4:19 here.
This is how far I've
Mom,
gotten on your washcloth. So
that is so. What size hook are you using?
the 5 millimeter.
Are you?
Yeah.
I was wondering how lacy that would look if we used like a 6 millimeter or 6.5. How lacy it would look.
Yeah, I think I could do that next. Because I went 4.5 for the other two, just to see what it would look like. Tight stitches. 5.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, just a millimeter bigger.
You know what trips everybody here though in Cali? The legalization of
Mota.
the Mary Jane.
Did you say illegal?
No, it's legal here,
Yeah.
Mary Jane, and it trips up a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
because it may be legal, but some of the jobs it's illegal.
Like postal work or any federal.
My husband worked at the post office, and if he asked, let's say he had 2 days coming up off, and he asked for an extra 2 days before or after his 2 days off, you can bet your sweet butt when he got back, he got drug tested. because they think those 4 days that you're off, you're relaxed, you're calm, you're doing whatever you want. You might drink too much, you might smoke too much, you might have smoked some marijuana, whatever, but that he would get drug tested. And he was there for 30 years. Still would get drug tested.
No.
And never. Good to know, Rondo Chris.
Yeah, it's just crazy. The medical is just crazy. It's just crazy. And I'm glad you told me that, Ivy, because when I go see them on Thursday, I'm gonna talk to him about it.
Just talk to him. Tell him you want to be tested for it.
Yes, because that's what Gary did. Because he had his markers done for his prostate, for the cancer markers, and they came back high.
Yeah.
And they said, no, well, blah, blah, blah. And Gary said, no, I want a biopsy because I don't want to be thinking about it in the back of my head.
Right.
So we'll get the results next week too for that. But like you say, we have to be telling them, no, this, and that.
Well, when I was in the hospital last time, I finally realized that a hospital is not, they're only there to get you better to see a specialist. They're not going to diagnose you. They're not going to tell you this. They're not going to do that. They're only helping you get better until they can let you see a specialist on your own. That's all it's for. Because I was like, uh, I think all the nurses and stuff was good. I think they blew out this last vein that I had over here. They blew it out. And then they brought in what they called the vein team, where it's a sonogram or whatever. It's a laser of some sort, and it finds your veins that they can actually do it. They actually had to go all the way down here because that was the only vein I had left. But I thought it was weird that I was in there for 9 days this last time, and I didn't eat a thing in 9 days. Nothing.
7.
But the back up here was giving me. I just thought, I can't go 9 days at home without eating.
Oh, when you're sick, you can. Because I see, this is what happened. I'm glad I had a lot of teams of doctors, but see, one team would come in and, oh, you have to eat, you have to eat. I can't eat. It hurts when I eat,
Right.
people. But every doctor was telling me different things. So finally, I'm trying to drink some soup, and I'm crying. I'm in tears. I have snot. I'm trying to drink this thing. My GI doctor comes in. He goes, what's wrong? I said, the other doctors came in and they want me to eat, but it hurts when I eat. And they don't believe me. He said, girl, how I'm looking at you right now, he told the nurse, go get her pain meds. And he said, you tell them to come talk to me. Put it down. And if you can't eat it, don't eat it.
Right.
So the dietitian came in, and so she had told them to give me a banana bag because I went 7 days without eating and stuff. And so it's like vitamins and nutrients and all that. Because I was already a hot mess before I went there, and then 7 days on top of that, on top of everything, all the testing they were doing. No, I wanted to go home. I was like, I don't care what you do, what you say, but that Saturday, I told Gary, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I couldn't anymore.
Mm.
And you see, because I'm always by myself, my house is quiet. Everything's quiet. Like you said, I had an IV here, an IV here, an IV here, and then they poked me here. I guess I was just tired and dehydrated and stuff that my IVs popped out. So
Yeah.
that night, girl, I was so tired. I was so over it. I just laid in bed that night. They took like 3 hours. I laid like this, and they just kept trying to poke me. I had 4 nurses there, 2 on this
Mm.
arm and 2 on this arm. And that's that they even went to go get the manager to come and see. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Send me home. I can't.
When I went in this last time, I had gone into the ER. It was a Monday, I went in on Monday, and the doctors gave me this option. Well, you can be admitted and we can take care of you, but all we're going to do is give you this pill, and it's about that big, while you're here. So, what do you want to do? Well, come on. If that's your option, Crystal, if that was your option, what are you going to do? I'm going to take this pill at home and be comfortable. That's what I'm going to do. All right. So I said, well, if that's all it is a pill, I'm going to go home. Well, I took the pill, took one there, got the prescription, went home. Tuesday morning, I started hurting with this pill. I started hurting because the morphine that they gave me at the hospital was wearing off. So I was back in pain again. So Tuesday, I was hurting. I was rocking back and forth and crying and everything. Tuesday night, it wasn't getting any better. Wednesday, it was no better. And Thursday, I was in so much pain, I couldn't even get out of the bed. I couldn't walk. Friday morning, my husband said, I don't care what you say, get your shoes on and let's go. And I said, okay. And we went, and they said, why did you wait? You're the one that said that could take this pill and go home and I would be fine. That's all you're going to do to me in this hospital. Well, no, the hospital is giving you the medicine to stop the pain so that you can get a little better.
And then they tell you make appointments.
Oh, I
3
did.
months down the
My
line.
GI was there.
3 months
My
down.
GI. I saw my GI that following Monday when they let me out that Saturday. That following Monday, I had an appointment that morning. And she knows me real well, so I got a good GI. That's true, Ivy. When I go to ER for kidney stones, when I'm released, they tell me to follow up. Yes. It took me a while to understand what hospital is for. I thought they were to diagnose you and treat you and make you feel better. No, they just dope you up until you can get to your appointment.
Mm-hmm.
Love you all. I need to charge my phone and probably sleep. Okay, honey.
Good
Thank you
night,
for coming
Crystal.
up. Make appointments. Good luck even getting through on the phone. I'm getting worried about this AI stuff. They're going to start weeding out. If those are the type of people that's going to be giving your medicine and treating you and everything else, what if they are programmed to say, "Oh, you're 60 years old and you've got this disease, and we're Xing you out." The shot that they come in there and an AI give you a shot that's going to actually put you to sleep. I'm gonna be scared of
Oh
them.
yeah,
I
I'd
will.
be like, no go. I need a human being, please. That's scary.
Chris, no, Chris ain't. Night, Chris. Night, Joy. Put they on it down. Good night. Sweet, sleep well. Spammy, a little. You are. Yeah, I don't. Uh-uh. They already programmed, and they're just humans, not machines. Yeah, well, it. Who programmed it? What dummy or what smart aleck trained them? Or what point of view? Let's just say that. What point of view on? I know this is going to get. Mm, if you believe in aborting a child, 9 months, 8 months, I got problems with that, big problems. So if they can do that to a baby, they can do it to adults.
Mm-hmm.
Did you give me? Oh, sorry. That's why I said it's just a point of view that you're on. What side of point of view you're on there? I don't agree with that. Because it will come to a point where, it's like the animal kingdom. the weak ones are not, not the strong ones are left behind for the rest of the world to have them for dinner or lunch or whatever. It's the strong ones that keep moving on. So, and I really believe that's coming
Survival of the
to.
fittest.
Mhm.
Hmm. Survival of the fittest.
Well, I don't think I'll make it. I won't make it in that round. I may make round one, but round two, I'll probably be good. You're knocked out. Canada's already doing that, pushing their new. Yes. Now, I believe you should have your own. Let's say you got diagnosed with something that you're not willing to fight. Because my mother in law, bless her soul, she found out she had breast cancer like 15 years ago. She decided not to do anything, no double mastectomy or any medicine or radiation, no nothing. She didn't die from that. She did not die from that. But I'm thinking if she wanted to, do her own self in, I think you should have that right. If you was told bad news, I think that if you sit down in your own mind and you saying, I'm not going to fight it, I'm not going to deal with it, I just want to go
Peacefully.
tonight, my way, peacefully. I think you should be allowed to do that. I really do. Live love crochet. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
It is. It's good morning.
I'm looking at the time. Good morning. See, I don't have to go to church in
I
the
didn't
morning. They do. Good luck.
I didn't even know it was a thing at 8 or 9 months. Yeah, there you can take a baby's life. Used to you couldn't do an abortion up to what was it, 3 months, I
Yeah.
think. You can only have an abortion up to 3 months, and then I don't even think they like
No,
doing that.
because it was the first trimester.
Yeah, now it's I forget the word. I had it on the tip of my tongue what it's called, but I forgot what it is. But I don't. News in Canada is also trying to get people to believe that one third, one third to one half of people support prescribing euthanasia for homelessness, according to. I doubt that myself, but planning ideas. Yeah, I think so too, Ivy. Just my opinion as well. And I watch a lot of news, and it's not just like one source. Because I don't, if you get locked into one source of news, then you think that news station is the preacher in a pulpit. That that news is going to save you, just that source of news. And if your mind is not open to reading books and magazines and TV and looking up, doing your own research, you're going to fall in a bad trap one of these days. Maybe not, maybe so. That's just my opinion, and I'm the one that's way out there. Mostly by rag newspapers, but repeating things make people think it's true. You're absolutely right. You can repeat a lie over and over and over, and you'll truly believe that lie. But it's just education. I mean, come on. I don't think I never knew there was a lot of people that was so closed minded that the one news station is the only news station you should listen to. I just don't believe that. I don't.
Mm-mm.
That's the worst part, Chris. Some dumb people believe the spread is twisted a little more each time. Yep. Have you played that game before? I know everybody has. 12 people, 10 people. I start off with the story and I whisper it to Liz. Liz tells it to the next one, the same story. By the end of the time, if I had got to the 12th person, nothing like what I started at.
Mm-mm.
But even Fox reported that, yes. I don't only listen to Fox. I go from Fox to CNN. I laugh at CNN. I'm beginning to laugh at Fox. I'm getting to the point like some days I think they're on the right track, and then they come up with some stupid stuff, and it's like somebody's talking to CNN.
You know what I do? I have VPN on my computers, and so I go
Uh-huh.
outside the United States and watch
Yeah.
the news
I
over
think you
there.
should.
Yeah, and it clears everything up. We're so messed up here. We're so messed up.
Well, I was born in California, in San Diego. Born one day, gone the next to Mount Vernon, Illinois. The Chinese. Somebody asked me tonight if my phone was synced up to something. I said, no, my phone is not synced up because I don't like facial recognition. I don't like it. Look, people remember when Ancestry.com came out and everybody was running down there doing the DNA on there to get their background stuff. Look how it backfired. It backfired, but it's also a good thing because they caught some of these old serial killers and stuff like that, linking them up that way. That's neat. But I ain't. I'm not helping you figure out who I am.
Yeah, no,
It's sad.
Chris. The only reason I'm still here in Cali is because of my kids and my grandbabies. Other than that, I would have been out.
The Clampetts are leaving Beverly Hills now, coming this way.
It's bad.
Just
It's
Google
bad here in
and
Cali.
select tab. Oh, hello, Daphne. Good morning. LOL, Ivy.
It's dark outside. Good morning. See, but I'm like this.
Yeah,
I'm up all night. If I don't see anybody on live and I'm listening, I'll be watching some other stuff and I'll be in my bed crocheting.
yeah. Hate to say it, but if afraid of facial recognition, Google YouTube to the biggest AI company. Well, you know what? When we went to England, I did not realize that puff of spray that they did on your face when you went through the uh, tube. That's what it looked like, a tube. The door closed, and that was facial recognition, and I did not know that.
That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
know.
And they didn't tell you?
Girl, that was probably going on a long time before that. I'd never been on a plane, never been out of the United States, never. I'm sure it was going on long before that.
Man,
I was the I was the dumb one. I didn't know what it. And it's not that it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't to hurt you in any way. I understand technology. We do have to advance some, but I think there ought to be a lot of pros and cons and weigh them out before we just do it. Let's think about it and not make a major decision just like today. We're going to make a bed today. No, let's think about making this bed today. How are we going to make this bed? Hospital bed style or just Sydney Benton's way? Just throw it over there, Weigh it out. Think about it. I just turned off my live. I couldn't sleep and did some knitting. Did you have a live going on? Whoa, Ivy. I learn something new every day. Somebody said Big Brother listens to all of our phone calls. I believe that too. Because whatever you're talking about right now, I bet you can get on your computer and Google something. You'll see an ad of something we talked about tonight.
it's true because I have a Google thing here that my husband put in. He's got one in the room. My son has a Alexa in the este. When I speak Spanish, I kid you not, I pop up ads in Spanish. And I told Gary, you see,
Really?
they're listening, babe. They're listening.
I agree. I hate it. You guys, I'm gonna stand up for just a moment because my carry on for one moment,
Okay, go ahead.
Liz.
But yeah, good morning, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you, you guys. We couldn't sleep. We were on another live, and then they had to go to bed. So I told Ivy, go start a live. And we're still here, sitting up, talking.
Let's see if that's better. I don't know what that is.
See, now, like I told Gary, if because earlier I was really because I haven't eaten, I feel nauseated. And I told Gary, if I throw up, I'm gonna go to the emergency because. And I was gonna ask you, why are we so stubborn, Ivy, that we go through pain for days and days and days until we're flat on the
I went
floor?
I went 2 months. See, I have dealt with since I was 12 years old stomach pains, and it's always been right here since I was 12. This stomach pain that I had was in my lower stomach, and it felt like a bowling ball. Its weight, it was just heavy. So that's when I went on Monday, and he said I had diverticulitis, Crohn's disease, and a urinary tract infection and something else. I don't know. There was 4 things. And I'm looking at him. No, I don't have a urinary tract infection. I'm 60 years old. I would know if I had a urinary tract infection. He's like, when you have Crohn's, that's pain daily, all the time, and diverticulitis, and both of them are fighting who's going to win this battle, you don't feel any urinary tract infection and the other thing that I had wrong with me. You don't feel either one of them. And I was like, uh-uh.
I believe that because, like I told you, I went because my stomach was hurting. Never in a million years would I thought my kidneys were failing me. 48%,
No.
Ivy. My kidneys were at 48%. I did my blood work. I went to go see my kidney specialist because I was confused. I was like, can I ask you what I'm doing here? And he goes, oh, honey, he brought up my hospital records. He goes, honey, your kidneys were only working at 48%. Me and Gary were like, what?
Because of another pain, probably.
See, but they never told me that at the hospital. Oh, and on top of that, they took because my oxygen was low, so they took X-rays of my chest. I'm guessing they found something because I was having breathing treatments 3 times a day the whole time I was there, and they wanted to send me home with oxygen, and I said nope.
Maybe try sitting in a chair with your legs tucked to the side. Don't go too long with that pain. Go in if it gets worse. See, that's my problem. It'll get better. It'll get better. If it ain't better by tomorrow, tomorrow never gets here.
Be quiet. That's what I just
Yeah.
told Gary. I said if I don't feel better by the morning, I'll go, babe.
It just started today around 2 o'clock. I don't know what it is. It'll go away and then it'll come back. It'll go away and it'll come back. But if it was, um, I don't think it'd be my appendix. I don't think
No,
it'd be
because you
my
said it's on your
appendix.
left side, right? And it should, if it's the
No,
appendix, it should be up in the front towards your lower part.
I thought appendix was on the right side. I don't know. No, it's up here, under right in the rib cage, right there.
I'm sorry, you guys. This ponytail, I can't anymore.
Hmm.
See, my hair is not curly; it's straight.
I thought you had curly hair. Hey, don't do that.
I curled it for when I need to
For
go
the
out,
live? Oh,
but no.
yeah, I'm so jealous of any girls. And the ones that get to dye their hair, oh my God. I love all the colorful hair that people do. I just want a couple streaks of pink in mine. But I'm afraid I done it one time and it was all the way down to my hip area and it went into meltdown. I'm finished. It was like a boy's haircut up here. Oh, it was horrible. I cried, I cried, I cried, I cried. I will not color my hair. I will not try it. You could still be gallstones. If it was more towards the rear, it's probably kidney. Your appendix should generally be lower than by your pelvic. Yeah, it's over here. But it's in the rib cage.
Yeah, because the gallstones hurt from here up. I'm sitting really short on this thing. But because I had my gallbladder removed when I was 23.
23?
Yeah. I made it to their stupid I made it to their stupid their medical journals.
Yeah.
Because I was young, I was Latina, and then it wasn't stones, it was sand.
Bricks?
Sand.
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 So it was broken up. So they were broken up then.
Yeah, but he said it was like half full of sand.
Oh, wow.
And the only reason I got taken care of because I was a medical assistant in Long Beach and I worked with doctors. And I had been feeling not right. And every time I tried to eat something greasy, girl, I was like, ugh. And I guess I was looking kind of green. And one of the doctors said, come here. And I go, yeah. He goes, are you okay? Because, I was like sweaty and just not looking right. I said, no, doc. I said, my side hurts. Put me on the table and he goes, girl, I sat right up. I said, don't do that again.
Yeah.
He said, no, ma'am. He took me across the street, had ultrasound, do the ultrasound right then and there. By that week, Dr. Sands had me in the operating table. He asked one of his friends that specialized in that to come to our hospital and do my surgery.
Wow.
And he was happy he did because he got to write all this stuff on their little journal thing that they publish.
General by your pelvic area on the side. Huh.
Do you still have your gallbladder, Ivy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that pain, it comes from here and then it radiates. It radiates around into your back.
If it was gallbladder?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not what. No.
See, you're down here, so.
It's right. It's right there. It's not in the front. It's not in the back. It's on the side here.
Yeah, like Chris says, don't wait, sis. Don't wait too long. You're going to be calling me Liz. I'm back here for 11 days.
If you don't see me on the hooker streets, but I go quiet every now and then too. I may go quiet for 3 days and just not speak to nobody. Just go into chats or lives and just watch the chat. I don't do anything. Give you my thumb and I'm sitting there watching. Mm-hmm. I ain't doing nothing.
But like I was saying earlier, it was comforting to me when I was in there to just put the lives that you guys were on and just hear you guys talk. So that kind of calmed me down. I was like, okay, I know them. They're here, even though they don't know they're here with me, but they're here.
How did you get to use your phone? Because we weren't allowed. Well, I was not allowed in my room to use the phone with some of the monitors that they had going. They said no, I could not use it.
They have Wi-Fi. They let me take my iPad. They gave me the Wi-Fi pass. And actually, here at the hospital, they have their cell number on the wall. And you take your phone and you call them and say, I need you. Yes, ma'am.
Better than, wow. I don't know. I'm not going to complain about the care that I got this last time. I was very happy with everybody other than not knowing my meds. I'm not a junkie to know my meds. So you're a larker too. Shh. Adele. I ain't seen you put in your code yet. Your pass. I made that lurker one up for Adele. And Gina, I made one up for her too.
I've seen a lot of new faces, so I'm trying to like. I just kind of watch and I say, oh, okay, okay.
I call everybody by their, well, whatever's on the screen. I call them by
They're screening.
their YouTube name. Because it's like this. Remember when cell phones came out and everybody said, well, if you just scroll through and push a button, you won't even know if you needed them. Your phone's gone and you need them. You won't even know their phone number because you're so used to touching that button. If you get so used to calling people by their legal name instead of their channel name, it's going to be hard for you to tell somebody, oh, it's Adele. You know, thank God Adele is Adele. I mean, or like wooling around with Joy. If you just call her Joy and there's two other Joys out there, you're not going to know which one because you're used to calling somebody Joy.
Right, and like the two Dons that are always in the chat. So I'm always, is it which Don is it?
There's 4
Oh, there's
Dawns, and my middle name is Dawn. So there's 5, but I don't use my middle name. I tried, but I didn't do anything. You did the explanation lurk? So you're, yes, I'm a lurker. Hopefully it's just gas. That's what I was thinking it was, Chris, gas, but can be so many things, especially on that side. My friend did that, locked her keys and her phone in the car, and even though someone said she could borrow their phone to call someone, she didn't know that's what I'd be worried about. I wouldn't know the number. But that was a long time ago and we're gotten better. I still can't tell you half the numbers on my phone.
I can't even tell you my own phone number.
Like Chris K and Rondo Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, no. If I got stuck somewhere without my phone or it died, I wouldn't know where to call my kids. And I don't. My son, he's husky, so I call him Fat Boy. So my phone, I just say call Fat Boy.
Oh, Daphne was live. Oh, Daphne, why didn't somebody? She should have come in and said, "Hey, I'm live. Get off." I would have got off. She did come in here and say something. She canceled her live. I'm sorry.
I don't know who she is.
I'm sorry, Daphne. Mama G Gear, morning, lovelies. I'll be lurking. Good morning. I was checking to see if anybody else is. I'm sorry about that, Daphne.
Well, I thought she said she had gotten off her life.
I mean, if I would have went to her live, I would have known. Let's go over and rated her. I didn't know, so I'm checking see if anybody else is live. Granny, no, she's not live. Okay, I just don't. Oh, and I'm sorry, Daphne. Welcome to the Lurker Club. You're just a listener. Ain't many people out and about. Well, it's
You
going
got
on
pretty
5.
good for this.
Not really. I'm glad to have anybody. Because all I'm doing is trying to get my watch hours. So I will probably try to go on at late at night and get them. Because all I need is 1,300. No, 2,300.
Do you have a playlist so I can run your playlist, Ivy?
When you go to somebody's channel, if you hit the playlist, it automatically puts a playlist up there. You don't have to. I don't know how to make one, no, but I saw somebody said if you hit the
Play
thing
all.
that says playlist, it will play it.
Okay, I'll play. I'll leave my
Daniel
computer
came
going.
in, and you did. Yes, I did say hello to
We
Daniel.
did. We said, "Hola, Adele. We're not that rude."
I said, good morning, Daniel. Ditto, Mama J. Mama G. Hugs, joy. I did say hello to Daniel.
How long do you usually stay up, Ivy?
I didn't get up until 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
I haven't slept for 2 days.
I do that. I go like 24 hours and then go to bed for 4 to 6 hours. And then I'm up for another 24. And then I usually crash. You was in the bushes fighting with the thorns. That's why you didn't hear us.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to squeeze in between you all. But usually I like it better at night because on my channel, because I'm a vlog channel and I've been on for a long time, I have people from different communities.
Mhm.
And so it's like, that's why when you said, oh, do it, I'm like, that's why I thought about it. I was like, nah. With you guys, with the crochet ladies, with you guys here, it's my safe place.
Yeah.
And so I don't like other people to know where I'm at because this is my safe place. Because when I first started doing the YouTube again, I was friends with some other lady and they call it the Section 8 community.
Mama
And
G, get Ivy, I absolutely love my butterflies. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm glad you. I am down to three frames left. That's all I got left is 3 frames. I got these that go out Monday morning. I don't know if you can see them. There's blue ones, it's blue, and 2 purple ones.
oh, those are cute.
Yeah, and 2 purple ones. Got them going out, and then I made these bead baubles with the butterfly on the end of it.
Who won that one?
Bree.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, I got so all I got is 3 left, and then I'll have to order me some more, I guess,
Chris says
if I
two
continue
purple ones
doing it.
for pigtails.
Do what? I need to take a nap because I had a neck headache that was starting to serious migraine. Oh, no, migraines are awful, awful.
I had one
Beautiful.
this morning.
Thank you. 2 purple ones for pigtails. I don't know how they would look in the hair, really. I would be more worried about since these dangle that they would actually get in your hair, tangle up. I love that one, Ivy. Which one? Adele. That one? Mama G didn't see the message that I put in there when in her live. Um, I found some cat frames. I haven't come up with anything with it yet, but it's kitty cat. And I was thinking little black cat because she's got what's his name? Spelunka something. If you make a rainbow bauble with beads, let me know. It's mine. Okay. A rainbow one? I have. I know this is not your color, but I'm showing you the color. These are the pink ones, red ones. This one reminds me of Christmas. Purple ones. Then I got white ones, and I ain't found any big ones in orange and stuff. Like, oh my God, girl, that's mine. I have white ones and silver and gray. I haven't found any orange ones or yellow ones yet in these big ones. Then I have blue and purple and other crystal beads, like bigger crystal beads, like the baubles is what I'm saying. Big like that's a blue. Make mine cats instead of butterflies. I kind of knew you wanted. I got some little tiny black ones. Black cats with little rhinestones on them. I had them out. I was going to show them, but I don't know what I've done with them now. I got a desk that's a mess. It's got all kinds of stuff on it. Because I'm like a squirrel, you know. Go to the beads. Go to crochet. Run over here. Run up there. I go everywhere. I'm a squirrel.
I'm laughing because my desk is the same way. I have diamond painting stuff, crochets. I have everything on here.
I could always put that cat as the charm on the bottom. It doesn't necessarily have to have any beads unless I figure out something. It could be the charm, like that one right there on the bottom.
I think that would work.
But I like to bead around things. I don't know why. If I could find enough beads, I'd go out there and bead around a tree. I would. I would. Definitely black cats, because that's my, yes. These were black. They were black. And they're little, and got little crystals for the ears. It was so cute. That's why I bought them. Just because they're cute. You know, it's like I always said, puppy dogs are cute. What I make is not cute. Don't say, that's cute, because I will. Puppy dogs are cute. Here it is. Here it is. Now, you're probably not going to be able to see it, but this is the little one. It's just a little charm for, like, if you did earrings with it. See,
Oh, that's
little,
cute.
it's little tiny. It's got crystals in its ears. Puppy dogs are cute. My stuff is not cute. You have complete creative license. Oh, Mama G. I just love somebody that tells me that you want something with a cat in it, and do whatever you want to do. I'll fix it. Just tell me the colors. That's what I like to do. I'm excited. All right. I'll come up with something.
Did you see what Chris wrote?
Chris. Beat around the bush. Chris.
And look at the top one.
Look at Adele. She's definitely black cats, because that's my gig. Yep. Make mine cats instead of butterflies. Yep. Which one am I missing? I'm excited.
Keep going up.
Oh, that. Oh, I need to do this. Show. 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 Yes. I'm excited. And then I wanted to try this. Does this work? It does. No, it don't. You always have to hit the show. Okay, quit playing with that. You're making my day. Yeah, my girl, making your day. Now, don't expect me to jump on it right away.
She's taking orders now for Christmas.
Oh, I don't. Look, do you want it like this in rainbow colors with the cat on the bottom? Is that what you're wanting? Mama Gear? Mama G? Mama G? And it's a key ring. It's the, I like these where it pushes in. Oh well, she ain't typing fast enough or she's typing too much. We still have 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
Bored you all enough?
I didn't even finish diamond painting.
I am not paying attention to you on that. They look so beautiful and I keep thinking, oh, they're so pretty. I could do it all in one day. I don't do nothing but, I don't work, so I could have it done in one day because I would sit there and do it. No worries, no worries. Rainbow is cool, but any color. Oh,
I like her. I
okay.
like her a lot.
Yeah, my own creative license, and I know she likes rainbows, but Rusty's gonna want one too, right? You better think of that, Mama. I'm on new device and slow at typing. Oh, I just thought you were slow. I hope you don't. I'm humorous like that all the time.
We don't mean no harm. We just haven't slept.
See, and Liz thought I was this angel. I'm no angel, I promise you. I like to
No,
joke
you
around.
said you were quiet.
I am. I am.
If that's what you call quiet, I like it.
I feel like I got a connection with Mama G now. She smiled, she was happy, and she liked what I did. So I think I got a connection. So she might beat me up. I don't know. Rusty stole the rainbow. I know, I saw it. So what do you think Rusty's going to do when you get one of these? Be upset that she ain't got one, or she's going to take yours? You got to have two. See what I'm doing? Up sailing, upgrade, upgrade. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, that is cute. Chris, puppy dogs are cute. Not my stuff is not cute. I don't.
Okay, it's so pretty.
Okay, you could say that.
Okay, it's so pretty.
Okay, you just can't say cute. Oh, that's cute. No, it ain't. Puppy dogs are cute. I'm slow and also sassy, girlfriend. Me too. So if it was your appendix, wouldn't it hurt if you moved around?
Oh,
Yeah.
girl, you wouldn't be
Do
sitting there
too.
right now if it was your appendix. You would have
Okay,
been
so we can
screaming bloody
rule out.
murder.
We can rule out fabulous, darling. Okay, yeah,
Have
I'll
you been
take that
drinking
too.
water?
No, Mountain
I'm gonna
Dew.
give you that chancla. Girl, you better drink water. It might be your kidneys, ma'am. Ma'am,
No, it would hurt, wouldn't it? If I leaned over like this,
not
it would
really.
hurt.
It's like a throbbing pain.
Chris, we think alike. It's fabulous.
Fabulous,
Yes,
darling.
it's fabulous stuff.
Fabulous. If it comes
I
out
like
like
it.
toothpaste, you probably need some water.
If it comes out like toothpaste, you'll probably need some water. What,
Yes,
my
Mama
poo-poo?
G. No, Mama, your
Let's don't talk about poo, okay? I no, I don't want to talk about poo.
yeah,
I
Mama
have
G
too much.
says you'd also have a fever if it was the appendix.
If it was the appendix, you would have a fever?
Yeah, you would have a low grade fever. And
No, I
trust
got
me,
no.
you would be in pain. My cousin's daughter had her appendix, and she called me because I was in nursing, and she called me, said, Prima, can you come and see my daughter? I went, Ivy. I kid you not. She was like this, walking around the house. I said,
Yeah.
Margie, you better take that girl to ER. She made it by the skin of her teeth.
Cranberry juice. I like cranberry juice with vodka in it. Meant the PP, but yeah, try some water or maybe cranberry juice. I might drink some water. I do water I don't know. I may have one bottle of water a week.
Ivy,
Shh, shh, shh.
you know
I
how
didn't
much
see that.
water I drink on the daily?
Look, you can drink too much water to where you have too much sodium. No, yeah, sodium that will cause you drinking too much water can you can put too much this one hair. Golly, jeez. Sodium. You can have too much sodium in your system and you can start losing weight over it. It does something to your
Yeah,
my girlfriend, that's all she drinks is water. She has nothing else. It's straight water. She went to the doctor the other day because she kept losing weight and she couldn't figure out what it was and done a complete physical and everything. She was way over the level of how much sodium you should have in your system. It was killing her. She was losing weight.
hmm no, I drink
So
water, I drink tea, and I drink juice because the kidney doctors, he told me no more sodas.
yeah, well, I'm sure mine. No, the pain's right here. It's right like in your seam. And it comes and goes.
Adele says, "What, Chris? Toothpaste? Pee? That would be thick."
No, we ain't talking about all the poo stuff. I usually, that is what I usually go by. Looking at the pee, I could tell if you need more water or whatever. But I drink tea too. So, and tea is water. So, right, it's a sign you need water, Adele. Oh, well, like I said, if you don't see me on the YouTube streets in 3 days, you know there's something wrong with me.
Girl.
Call the WAMbulance. I made this for my granddaughter.
Hmm.
No pattern. I just made it, and I don't even. I hate it because I did all that wrong.
But how
But
old
it's
is
kind of cute. I think it's kind of cute.
Ivy? How old is she?
She's 16.
Oh, she's not gonna care. She's a teenager.
She asked me to make her one.
Hey, she's just gonna be happy that you made her one. And she didn't
Yeah.
have to wait till Christmas.
So I'm gonna find a nice long pin to go all the way through and make something like this for her. It'll be the end on that and have all these because she just got her driver's license. So I thought that would be cute. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on YouTube. Sounds like kidney. Uh, I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be anything. I just want it to be something that maybe I pulled a muscle or something. Just by what little I have heard since coming in, it sounds like a kidney issue if she drinks a beer. Okay.
I'm gonna try that. I don't drink.
I haven't
I'm gonna try that the next
had,
time my kidneys are hurting.
I haven't had a beer in probably 8 years now.
I haven't drank in forever. Now,
Hey Joe.
my son had bought that Fireball.
Oh, I love Fireball. Ooh.
I told my
Yeah.
husband, I said, I just want to try it. I promise I won't cry. My stomach's hurting.
Uh-huh.
Girl, I took it. Oh, it was so good. I had to
With
I had to get it out of my system.
when I was drinking many years ago, Alabama football games, every time Alabama scored, you had to take a shot. some some games I was wiped out. Some games I didn't even get but one shot. And then we had to carry the game into the next game, whoever played next, because we only got one shot the game before. It works. Just a beer? I've never heard of drinking a beer when your kidneys are hurting. Yeah, but drinking beer, if the stones are too big, could be bad. Coffee would do the same thing. Ah, I don't do coffee. It stunts your growth.
Girl, I'm already stunting. I don't need to be a little mini me.
I can't stand the smell of coffee. Oh my God, I want to barf on it. Ugh, ugh.
You know why I stopped was because one day I was drinking coffee at work and I had a migraine. Just one
The-
cup of coffee. It said a migraine on.
From the coffee?
Mhm.
Too much cocoa?
I don't know, but ever since then it spooked me, and I have not drinking coffee since my 20s.
Oh, yeah, I'm only 21 now.
I know, huh? We're so young.
Yeah, I wish my urologist told me. Why is the told me in blue? A beer a day in the mid 20s. My ex husband passed a kidney stone. He came into my work and he had blood on his hands, and I thought he murdered somebody. I really did. And he was white as a ghost. And he said, something's wrong. And he told me what was going on. It's like, I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm working. Can you go to the hospital yourself? I didn't know what it was. Then when I got off work, I went to the hospital. He told me what it was, and they said it was a tough time passing a kidney stone.
Oh yes, ma'am.
I
I'm
couldn't
telling you,
imagine. Mm-mm.
Gary was tearing up that ER. First, I had to call the ambulance because he was on the floor in the living room and
Yeah.
he was just taking his clothes off. I said, "What is wrong with you, Gary? It hurts, babe. It hurts. It hurts." I call 911. Oh my God. The paramedics are trying to put him on the stretcher. This man did not want to be touched. They had to grab him by his robe and get him on and strap him down.
Oh,
It was horrible. I felt so bad for him.
but it is true because the doctor did tell my ex-husband after he passed the kidney stone that if you drink a beer a day, you won't pass a kidney stone. He started drinking like a six pack a night. Then I was like, thanks, thank you.
Yeah,
The man didn't drink before then.
and they gave him a little sip. So every time he had to go, I had to go with him. So because they wanted to see it. So I'm
Oh
holding the
yeah.
little sip, looking for no nothing yet.
Well, they say women pass kidney stones and you don't even know it.
Mm-mm.
Liver, wait. Plus, if it's a liver issue or eating old left out pasta, it can make it. Um, I just ate wow, huh? I ate a chicken, barbecue chicken sandwich. Hmm.
What kind of pasta though, Chris? Because that's like there's a lot of different pastas with a lot of different sauces.
And the stuff that they're putting in chicken to beef them up now, they need to stop. I can't stand that. I won't eat. Used to, fried chicken, I would eat the skin. I wouldn't have a problem eating the skin. Now, I won't touch it. I will not touch it. I rip that stuff off and I get down there and I see those fillers in there and I'm taking a knife and I'm scraping it all out. Because when chicken does pop in grease, okay? But when it pops like it's water being dropped in there, you know your chicken is being filled with something. Your chicken just doesn't just splatter everywhere all over your clothes and stuff. It never did that before.
Mm-hmm.
But now it seems like it just pops, 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 pop like popcorn. I know I'm silly, but that's what I call it. It's like popcorn. It pops it too much.
That's why we get our eggs fresh because no, no,
I like fresh eggs.
yes. When
Ever had a kidney stone? Joe, do you drink a beer every day? I definitely know it, but if it's a 4 millimeter or smaller, they send you home to pass on your own. Take around 30 to 45 days to pass. Oh my God, you're in that much pain? Just an article I read once, a student died from, I've heard that word, by eating pasta that was left out overnight. Who would eat stuff left out overnight?
a
I
man,
think they said
sorry, Chris.
fatal was to drink alcohol and did not go to the ER. I think they said the reason it was fatal was he drank alcohol.
For 5 days?
Well, somebody ain't got a lick of brains in their head if they ate it 5 days later.
And I was like, I have. We have organic chicken.
Probably. I don't know if I was thinking of yeast because I was thinking pasta already. Pasta not by itself. Did it have like mayonnaise in it? Did it have, well, if it had mayonnaise, that would be salmonella, wouldn't it? We have organic chicken at our grocery store already cooked. I'm thinking about going to organic. No, I don't. Only if it, because well, unless you put butter on pasta, there's pasta sauces that you put
Yeah,
on.
because it's the red sauce, the Alfredo sauce.
Well, 5 days. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That,
that's they're sketchy.
no, I'm not.
They're sketchy or they're lazy.
No, I cannot tell if tuna is spoiled. A tuna salad, I cannot tell if it's spoiled. I cannot.
Why?
It doesn't, tuna smells bad anyway. So, tuna salad that is spoiled in the refrigerator, open it up. You can't tell that it's spoiled.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
cannot
In the
tell.
refrigerator, that's true.
I ate it. I had to eat it at 12 years old, and that's when I started getting sick from that moment on. That tuna salad, I was in the hospital with salmonella poisoning.
Oh, that messed you up good, huh?
Mm-hmm. Because I couldn't tell it was spoiled. I didn't know. A tomato sauce on his, but as far as I remember, it can happen with just plain pasta. Who eats just plain pasta? Chris is like me. He reads all these stories. I watch. There was a on Netflix. It was a series. I don't know if anybody gets into stuff like that, but I do. It was a hospital, and it shows people coming in getting treatment and stuff. And I'm telling you, it could be a gunshot wound. It could be where you got in a fight with somebody with a knife. They showed it all, everything. And it was like, I wish I had this big screen TV so I could see everything. Get out of my way. Show me what you're doing. Show me the blood. Show me the gore. Show me the guts. I'm in. I want to see it. But, and they did. They actually showed a lot of stuff. people with cancer on the brain when they saw the scalp open and pull the cap off it. Oh, I'm intrigued with all that. I want to see all that.
Oh, you would have been a great nurse.
Oh, yeah. But if it was my own child or my own
Oh
relatives,
no,
I would pass out.
no, not when it comes
Mama
to
G
your kids.
loves those. I do too. I love that stuff. Get out of my way. When I had to have a surgery, my husband had a lipoma on his back. And a lipoma is a fatty tissue that grows in open spots. You have so many open spots in your whole body. So wherever it is, it will travel to another open spot. It will have phalanges that'll go to an open spot and it gets big there. And then it would travel somewhere else. It gets big there. Well, his was on his back. And one day he had his shirt off and I went, "Why do you got a big old knot on your back for?" And he goes, "I don't know." So I pushed on it and it was kind of soft. So I didn't think anything about it. And I said, "But you probably ought to go have that checked out." So here we go to the doctor and he said, "Oh, it's a lipoma." He said, we'll just lance it open and take it out. But it had to do x-rays of it. So he took x-ray of it. And even though it was raised on the back and it was on up here around his heart, they wanted to take an x-ray to make sure that the phalanges, I call them phalanges, did not go anywhere around his heart. So they had to check. So they looked and said, "Oh no, we got to take him to the hospital." Well, of course, that's when you get all upset because we were talking about doing it here in the office. And now we got to transfer and go over here to the ER. So I'm over there and I'm asking this doctor, "Let me see this. I want to watch this." And he's like, uh, "Somebody got a thermometer? Check her temperature. She don't need to be over here. She wants to go in there." And they was all, "Well, let her." Well, they wouldn't let you in, but I wanted to. So whenever he did the surgery and he came out, he said, "You are weird. You're just weird. Did you want to see if I was going to kill your husband or was you actually interested in the procedure that I was doing?" It's like, I wanted to see the procedure. I didn't care about him at the moment.
I just wanted to
You
see
got
what
me
was
open.
inside of him.
Yes, I want to see when you pull it out what it looks like. Take a knife and kind of, poke on it. He just told me, he said, if I ever get one that I can do in the office, I'll call you and you can come down and watch it if they don't mind it. Because I want to see stuff
Mhm.
like that. I like stuff like that.
It's interesting because when I worked in the ER here at county, we had the helipad for when they air flight people.
Right?
Mine RNs loved me because I had everything stocked in there. So when we had emergencies, everything was there. And because I had everything there, they would let me peek everything that was going on in there. I loved it
I did too. Dr. Pimple Popper, I watch her.
all the time.
Right, plastic. What? Another common one is baked potato and getting botulism by leaving a hot potato in foil. Uh-huh. Not air get to it. Yep. As long as it's not all. I just learned the other day you're not supposed to cut an onion with a metal knife.
Why?
It releases some poison off of it. In my meals, good to know because we usually meal prep. No, see, I don't like a baked potato with skins on it. I want my baked potato baked without the skins.
Oh, and I hate at the restaurant when they bring it out in the foil. Mm-mm, I'm out.
Mm.
I can't do foil. It's just something with my teeth. It ugh, just thinking
Uh,
about it. Ugh.
I don't even get the baked potato because I don't know that they actually wash the potato.
Don't tell me that.
Well, I don't know that they do or not. I just have it in my head. They're too busy to wash the potatoes. And you can get H. pylori from baked potato not being washed because the dirt on it.
See, Adele says, what? I've always used a metal knife
Do what? Where's
for
it
the
at?
onion.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to use the metal. You're supposed to use the plastic one. Or not plastic. Well, what is it? The hard plastic.
Or the ceramic knives.
No, it's like well, it might be ceramic. Dollar store has them. It's like a hard plastic knife.
Hmm.
And yeah, you're not supposed look it up. You ain't supposed to use a metal knife on an onion. You can cover them. I think plastic wrap should be breathable as long as it don't seal in airtight and would be fine. Tupperware is okay. You just don't want to wrap it super tight. Well, with that mentality, they probably spin our food. Just saying. No, I don't tell them. I just don't order a baked potato. I don't know. They're too busy to wash them.
See, that's why, Adele, when we go to restaurants, we have a little mom and pop place we go to. I get to know the waitresses and the cooks, and I always send a tip to the back so they'll remember me and they hook it up. Let me see. Because now we're
Does
almost
anybody
done.
still have Tupperware? What was the colors of Tupperware? Let's see if everybody can get them right.
Okay, let's see.
Anybody remember the colors of Tupperware? Of the bowls? Green. I remember green.
No, I don't want to sign into Reddit.
3 or 4. There wasn't a blue one, was there?
Yes, like a pastel blue. It kind of like a blue greenish. Are we talking
White,
about the old school
greenish.
ones, Ivy?
I'm talking about old school Tupperware.
Yeah, they were like a bluish, kind of greenish.
I don't remember no blue. I only think there was 3 colors. That was it.
You know why? Because my mama used to sell Tupperware.
Now the canisters was in different colors. The canister. Okay, maybe I should say the bowls.
Yeah, the
You
big
know
salad bowls.
the bowls that. But the canisters was 4 of them, and they were in a blue. But I don't remember the bowls being blue. There was only 3 colors. I thought it was green, red, and yellow. I have a butter bowl Tupperware.
And then I hated those metallic glasses they had for Tupperware. Remember those clean,
The what?
clean, the metal glasses?
Yeah. Well, I didn't get into Tupperware all that much. Was the bowls and
Yeah,
the
well, like I was a kid, my mom used to sell it.
yeah the
Yes,
70s color.
70
Yeah.
colors. Mm-hmm.
Green, orange, and yellow. I think that's what they were. But then the canisters was, I think you could get them in yellow and you could get them in blue. But then after that, I don't know anything about Tupperware. I didn't get into Tupperware. It's like it did its job. No, not actually. Didn't they come out with a cereal thing? Tupperware came out where you put a whole thing of cereal in it, the little shaker, and then you could get them at the Dollar Tree for $1. So I quit buying and doing it at the Dollar Tree. The short Tupperware cups. Yes, yes, I remember Tupperware cups. I didn't know they was still selling it until John Boy was selling it.
Yeah, but the Tupperware
Yeah,
nowadays is expensive.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know anybody that's doing the Tupperware.
The keychains, yes, Chris, that's what they would give out when the ladies would come. Man,
Like Avon. I was more hooked on Avon than I was anything.
my,
I like the little bitty tubes of lipstick that they gave out
the
for.
samples.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I, my purse would be full of them things. It's like I don't want anything else. I just want the little bitty, the light colored lipstick. That's all I wanted.
My mom did Tupperware, Avon, Mary Kay. What else did you? Oh, Mary Kay used to have a perfume.
Hmm.
It smelled so good, and they took it out of rotation.
Oh, it had a little Tupperware bowl.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
And the
got one.
keychain.
Yep, I got one of them. It's probably one of the drawers has been in there for 20 some years. It's one of them drawers that you could probably actually just take out and dump in the trash can and not worry about anything that was in there. Because if it's been in there for 20 years, you don't need it.
It's like I tell my kids, if I haven't seen it and I haven't touched it, don't tell me about it. Get rid of it, because then I'm gonna go through the stuff and I'm gonna be, I want to keep this and I want to see. Now that I'm feeling better, I cleaned out my closet. Girl, I had clothes in there that was over 20 years old.
Good morning, sweet Sanita.
Good morning, Sanita.
Somebody getting up at your house or going to bed? No, he's probably going to bed. I was like, Sanita know anything about Tupperware? She's still young though. Well, yeah, because John Boy sold it, so yeah, she would know. Those were,
Man, I'm old.
huh?
I'm thinking about all that. I'm like, man, I'm old.
No,
Old
look,
girl.
the one day I was like, you know, you were getting old when, let's say, somebody young, and when it asks you your birthday, and you only have to scroll up one time. Well, when you're born, like in the '60s, it's scroll, 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 scroll until it get down to the '60s. You know you're old then.
Or when you're hearing music, like I was a child of the 80s, and now that I hear, oh, oldies, and then they play 80s music, and I'm like, I'm not that freaking old for them to be calling them oldies.
Yeah. Did your headache go away, Miss Sanita? She had a migraine.
Oh, what was it about yesterday? I had a migraine too, and I laid in bed. I took some Excedrin. I turned everything off. I put a wet towel on my head because the baby wanted to go to the park, and I didn't want to tell her no. So I just
I'm
kind of
so
nursed
proud of
it
myself.
until.
A new square pattern. All right. Still have some. Oh, I thought Sanita was still saying she had it. Yes, it went away. Good. I had to
It must be.
quit eating potato chips with MSG on it because I used to get bad migraine headaches, and it came down to potato chips with MSG. And I quit eating them, and I quit having migraines. Then I had poops and was throwing up. So, oh no, that is a migraine when you throw up.
I don't know,
I
Adele.
used to get, I used to get like you would see stars. Not that you're going to pass out. It's just your head hurt so bad that you were seeing stars. But I had to get up and shower. Now I got to go work on the videos and log bingo numbers. Oh, today is Saturday, isn't it?
To me, no, it's Sunday. Yeah.
Today's Sunday?
See, it's Sunday, Domingo.
It's Sunday. MSG can cause cancer and isn't allowed in some countries. We still have it here. But believe it or not, most of your seasoning has the MSG in it. I know. She just said it's Sunday. I was like, see, I miss a whole Saturday. I thought yesterday was Friday.
I was getting ready for the doctor the other day, and Gary goes, "Where are you going?" "I have a doctor's appointment." "Babe, I don't have a-"
Do something in there. I wonder, Sunita, also, are you getting much of that smoke?
Oh, they have fires
I,
over there too?
well, it's coming from Canada, and I heard a couple people that's in Illinois also is saying they're getting migraines and stuff because of the smoke.
Maybe that could be it because we have fires here and they can't put them out.
Yeah. Yep. I avoid all that stuff when possible. Yes. Doritos was the worst with the MSG, whether it's ranch or the regular, or what was the other one they had? Was the worst with the MSG. And I could eat Doritos all the time. I don't eat them anymore. Not sure I've been inside. Well, I hope they get that smoke cleared up.
It gets bad out here. I remember one year the fires in Orange County. It was bad. It was bad because it was just raining ash everywhere,
Ooh, ooh.
everywhere. It was bad.
Taco flavoring, yes. The if you do the manwich, it's got a lot of MSG in it.
Does it really?
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw out that can of manwich I have in there.
No, if MSG messes with you, don't be eating stuff like that because it's Chick-fil-A MSG to what? Some fast food has MSG to Chick-fil-A. I don't eat Chick-fil-A. KFC, I often wondered about KFC. Their seasoning was awful. It had a taste to it. Can't eat Doritos, too much artificial flavor. Taste to me, yeah. Mine was just potato chips. I found a lot of MSG in the Doritos.
I wonder if the
Then
Pringles has it.
went to corn chips, and they have MSG in it, but not as much. But then I went to corn chips, and then I just quit eating potato chips.
I'm gonna have to check my Pringles. I'm a Pringles girl. see, see, I knew it, Ivy.
But I only eat a couple. I don't eat a lot. I only eat a couple. They're just like snack food. That's it.
I think I only have like 3 left.
I just ate a couple of them earlier.
That's funny.
Yeah, it goes back to everything's artificial flavored and stuff. I know my son me drinking the Mountain Dews because of oh God, what was that name? It's on there. But did you know? I just gave it away. Mountain Dew has more orange juice than anything in this drink.
But don't they call it the go-go juice because it makes you hyper?
I'm not hyper, am I?
I don't know. I've never drank the Mountain Dew because, yet again, some drinks like Coke, I don't drink that much. Well, now I can't drink any, but
Drink
Coke
Coke.
would set off a migraine.
Back when Coke first came out, it actually had Coke in it.
Cocaína.
Can't we go back to that? We don't have to buy it. Just buy a soda, get some Coke. Yes, Doritos, Pringles, and Cheetos. Cheetos. I imagine Cheetos are those hot, the flaming ones. Probably got a lot of MSG in it.
I'm not gonna let Emily eat those now. Gary buys her the party bag. Girl, she will walk around the house with that bag.
Mm. I like Cheetos every now and then. I don't want to eat a bunch of them. You got me thinking, Chris, about I ate that chicken sandwich. I wonder if it was something on that chicken sandwich.
See that about the chicken too, like with my kids, now that they moved out, I tell them, don't leave stuff in the counter. If you guys are not gonna eat anymore, put it away. Put it away. Because then they'll call, Mom, my stomach grow. You're grown. You're grown. Takes a Pepto-Bismol. You're grown.
Flaming ones do in my gut. Oh, those has to be the chemicals because I eat super hot. Look, why would anybody? I never understood this. I'm not a hot sauce person. Nope, I don't eat hot wings. Why would you want to torture your mouth or the other end? Why? It don't make no sense to me. I'm not torturing either end.
Mm-mm.
I don't get it.
I smell salsa and my stomach hurts.
Oh, if you saw on check on YouTube 20 things if you knew how it was made, you would not eat it. I did not know that your Parmesan cheese, it's made out of wood.
I don't need it. Thank you. I don't need that.
It's
I don't
made
like
out of
Parmesan
wood.
cheese.
And the spray that they do, their Skittles or M&Ms or something, it's bug stuff.
Oh, there goes. No more M&Ms and Skittles for me.
I shouldn't watch TV. I stuff like that, but I do. I like the flavor, not the hot, just for the hot. No, I mean, it. Your nose burns before you even get to eat the thing because it's so uh, smells. It smells. It burns my nose. That and energy drinks. My husband loves hot wings like I don't know, and energy drinks like I don't know. He can walk through the door and I know he's had an energy drink. I can smell that stuff. I can't stand an energy drink. Yes, they don't use the bug stuff over in Europe. I think it's banned. Some are banned. But if you guys typed in 20 things that you would not eat if you knew how it was made, you would be like, I'm not eating it. I had to turn it off. I didn't watch all of it. Yes. Would you try it, Chris? Would you eat a bug? Now, a grub you can eat. I do know that. But I'm not so sure eating a grasshopper. I am not eating no cockroach for sure. A cricket, and isn't it like a cricket and a grasshopper? And if you put a spider in front of me, I will hurt you. No spiders. Don't put no spiders in front of me. I'm not eating no bugs. Give me a steak. I don't know. I think I would try a bug. I think I would try a grasshopper over a cricket.
Okay, I'm gonna order you some. I wanna see you try them.
I mean, you're trying to get us to eat stuff like that. Oh my God, we agree, Ivy. Why the torture? My brother would say it releases an endorphins. Shake my head. Yeah. A weird endorphins. That's what it is. Yes, we have. But I mean, it'd be like going to the snack place and buying a bag of um, gross. You're going to make me throw up. I'm sorry, Sunita.
The girl,
But they are trying to make us eat it.
yeah. See, the grossest part was for me when we were riding the Harley. I didn't put my mask on. Girl, I was gonna say something to her. I opened my mouth and just oh.
Don't do that.
So I'm pounding him on the back like stop.
Oh,
So we all pulled over because it was like 10 of us. So we all pulled over because we were on our way to Fresno. They're like, what's wrong? And I'm over here just gagging and spitting. And, what's wrong? I ate a bug. I ate
Oh.
a bug. I ate a bug. I was so freaked out.
yeah. But I'm sure we have, and you didn't even know it. But I did see on one of the news stations or something, I ain't for sure, that it doesn't matter where or what food is being produced in a factory or assembly line or whatever, you are allowed, each place is allowed X amount of buggage, I guess, in your food without a health inspector shutting you down or anything like that. It's expected to have X amount, a percentage wise of stuff in your food. So everything that you go to eat that's dry in your cabinetry is got some kind of bug in it to begin with. It's just that you are not used to the idea that makes it weird. Yes, but I don't want it forced on me that this is going to be my hamburger. Convince me that this is a hamburger or your snacks. Uh-uh. I would try it now. Wait. In some countries, fried grasshoppers and other insects is a daily food. Yeah, and they're real skinny too, the people that eat that.
Oh my God, Chris.
Got that in my head now. It's Ace Ventura where he asked if he had anything stuck in his teeth. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh. Mm. Never smile on a motorcycle.
Joy, I learned that the hard way. Oh, yes, ma'am. After that, I had a bandana or something across my face. Never again.
I watch Safari Laka. They got two live shows a day. Sometimes you might see where the animals are hunting and actually catch a kill. It shows it all. So if you got a weak stomach, this show is not for anybody at all. But I don't have a weak stomach like that watching. I get amused when people's like, "Oh my God, we're watching a lion attack a buffalo to eat," and then I would have to be the little smart aleck in the bush by saying, "Well, nobody nobody said a word about the bird that caught the worm this morning. That's not gross, but to see a lion eat a buffalo is gross. But nobody says anything about the bird and the worm. So they boot me out all the time because I do say my opinion. I think it's right. Why are you? This is life. That's what goes on in the wild. So if you got a weak stomach, don't go watch it. But it is nice to see giraffe and elephants and little baby elephants play around and stuff like that. Uh, how about flour has rat poop? Mm, yes, USD. They allow a percentage to be.
There goes my baking for Christmas.
Had no idea all-purpose flour also met fertilizer. Oh my.
Mom, why aren't you baking? Because it has poop, okay? Everybody on Ivy's channel told me it has poop, okay? You can't be eating poop.
It's true though. Look it up.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
We'd all be real skinny if we just knew half of the stuff that was in the food.
Oh my God. Miss Joy, she said, how about, I won't tell you about fish. You will have to look it up if you want to know. Oh,
Fish?
I like eating fish. I love raw tuna.
Raw tuna? Out of the can? Yeah, I can eat it right out of the can. I don't know about
No, fresh tuna.
I don't know about that. I ain't never had it.
Oh, it's good. Salmon and tuna.
I like salmon.
Oh no, yeah, I know about the farm fish, Chris. Yeah, that's a big no. Mm-mm.
Why? I heard that was better.
You don't want to know what they feed them. Nasty.
I probably don't want to know.
It's nasty.
I thought the farmed ones was better. Because the ones in wherever other places that you get them have that muddy taste to them, dirt taste to
Right.
them. I say dirt, mud. And I thought the farmed ones don't have that lining. They got a lining in their thing, is what I heard. That makes them not taste that way. Glad I don't like none of that stuff.
Híjole, Adele, I am a big sushi person.
I've never had it. Want to try it one day, but scared because it's raw fish. I'm worried about that.
As long as it's fresh. And you'll know because of the color of it and the smell of it.
There's a documentary on farm fish. I want to say out of Norway. Anyway, after watching that, no way. I'll have to look that up because now you got me intrigued. It's fed with coloring to look better.
Yeah, it says it's better to eat wild fish.
What I'm talking about is natural and normal, harmless, but gross. Will work for yarn. This is good. There is cooked versions. Now, I'll tell you how I was raised this way. It's not something that I started doing. My dad, and I know there's several people in here probably going to say they do it too, or did do it. On the weekends when dad came home and they took mom and us kids to the grocery store, they would always get a big, because there was 6 of us in the family, so they would get the big old package of hamburger meat. We would go home and we would roll them up like meatballs, pour salt and pepper on them, and eat hamburger meat raw. We did that. So I know there's other people who did it. Now, until when they came out with the mad cow thing, that's when I stopped eating it. I quit eating it totally, but that's probably what's wrong with me now. I got mad cow. Anyway, the long story short, they developed mutations, escape, and yes, it was from the food. What? Wait, I gotta back up. There is a cooked version. Anyway, the long story short, they developed mutations and escape. That's what's happening now. Hey, my daughter too, Liz. I'm a beans and potato person, but I had to give that up because of my kidneys. So I mostly eat vegetables, but no vegetarian. Here is a documentary if you're interested. I'm going to click on it.
I did too. I have it Prime, so when I go to bed.
Yeah, I went to, well, I can't, how come it didn't open up for me? Mine just says show. I can't get to it.
Are you doing it from your YouTube side?
Oh, wait, let me go over there. It's probably way behind.
Mm-mm.
If anybody sees anybody go live, say something and I will get off. I don't need to. All right, Chris, I got it on this side. All right, I got it open because I want to see that.
Mm-hmm. Now, Chris, if I have nightmares about fish, your fault.
All right, go back over here. Is anybody going live? Let me check. Nat Geo, Spring, Poppy. I don't see anybody. All right. All right. Lots of people ate it like that. We have a delicacy in Sweden, raw beef. Now I eat
Chris is
uh, my steak. It's practically raw. I want it rare, extra rare,
I want it still kicking.
with the raw. I can't do no raw egg yolk.
No, not raw eggs. I can't do the raw eggs.
Yes. No. Maybe tartar. It seems like when I get a steak, I can eat the steak and the salad, and that's all. I don't want anything else. That's all I care. But it's like a 6-ounce fillet. Not much. I don't eat that.
Have you ever eaten venison?
Yes.
I love it. Especially when I killed it. I'm sorry, you guys. Yes, I did. I used to go hunting in Oregon.
Too. Yeah. Yeah, but some places now. We went out to eat the other day. Where was it? I had to sign a form for rare to extra rare. It had to be in between there, but I had to sign a form for the cook to cook it. Now, if you ask for medium, it's okay. You can't have anything rare. You have to sign a form for now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's really a hazard to your body because it's not cooked.
Like you said, when I was a kid, I used to eat the raw ground beef. It was so good. That's why I know you can tell meat from back then was fresh from meat today.
Yeah. And it was cold. It had to be cold.
That and the steaks, because when my mom bought groceries, because my mom was handicapped. So when we used to go groceries, me and my sisters had to put everything away. I was in charge of the meat. So I'd be like, "Are you hungry, mija? No, mom, I'm not hungry. I'm good."
Yeah. Raw ground beef was so
Yes. Oh,
good.
yes.
It was. My mom would just why did I buy hamburger meat for you guys to sit there and eat it? She didn't eat it. It was us 4 kids and my dad, but we did eat it. And I continued eating it until I think it was 85 when it came out with the uh, mad cow disease. And then it was like, nope, I ain't eating no more of that.
Will work for yarn. I still have people up in Oregon. I'm gonna ask if they have corn-fed venison. Oh, it's good. It's good, good.
Now, is that where you're going out feeding with, what do they call that when you're bringing the game in, you're enticing the game to come in? Is that what that
Mhm.
is? You're not there to, well, I guess you are. You're fattening them up too.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
And then they give you tags so you can only you feel so many.
Right.
Yeah. I had my own rifle and everything. But yeah, that was someone in my past.
Let me ask you, how do you feel about this, that Penny guy, um, doing the chokehold? When I first heard it, I thought, why did that man do a chokehold first? And I probably shouldn't talk about it because it is controversial. But I'm just saying, I immediately thought maybe the Penny guy was a wrestler for a chokehold. I thought he was. He's the one that killed the guy on the subdivision. Okay, bingo numbers logged so far. I think I put mine in there. I think Jeannie gave me a thumbs up. I think I got mine in there. Not deer that eat in the wild. Oh, so you rate bark and stuff, like bark and stuff. What do you? I don't understand that. No deer that eat in the wild, like bark and stuff.
Well, there was two will work for yarn because in Oregon it was a little small town called Yoncalla. So it was mostly forest, but some of the people would do that and get them closer and like she said, beat them up and stuff. But then sometimes we would go way deep, deep, and then we would catch some of them that were out in the deep in the forest, like the ones that don't come near people. Oh, but now I'm gonna have to call up there and say, can somebody send me some meat?
Mm,
I would have to look into that, Ivy. I didn't know about that.
yeah, I probably shouldn't have said anything. That's controversial. I shouldn't have said that. Sometimes I forget I'm live, and I shouldn't have said anything about it. Forget what I said.
Okay.
The wild eating deer meat is stronger, bitter flavored.
I don't think it was bitter. I think it had a lot of like a gamey taste to it. But
The wild.
the venison, yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't bitter. It was gamey, but it wasn't bitter. But I guess it depends who cooks it, I guess.
Everybody always say, "Oh, well, you ain't had my venison." No, it's still gamey. It's still wild. I still taste it.
See, and our chicken lady told us too that we can buy her chickens and then she'll fix them for me so I can bring them home and cook them. So I think I'm gonna start doing that too because they
Yeah.
told me no meat, and I'm a big meat eater.
That may be true because I quit. I didn't totally quit all meat, but when I cut a lot of the meat out, I was feeling better. I don't eat like chicken. I ate chicken yesterday. That was the only thing I ate yesterday, too. That's what I mean, gamey, yeah.
Big meat.
I never really liked hunting because um, when we was going through the woods hunting when we were little, we came up on, we were walking through the woods, and all of a sudden a covey of doves just bursted up, scared the tar out of me. I took off running through the thing because I was scared. I didn't know what it was. It was the first time I ever heard of it. And I ran right into a yellow banana spider right on my face. I freaked out. I would not go in the woods no more. I didn't care about hunting no more. I didn't care. And I was scared of spiders and anything, a noise like that that goes up like that real fast scares the tar out of me. Like if you're in like Chicago, when I was in Chicago one time, the doves that fly up from the ground go up to the tall building up there. That little stuff like that scares me. It just frightens me, not scares me.
I can't do mice. When we were growing up, we were poor and we lived in the ghettos of Long Beach. I was in the apartment building, the kitchen doors, you could see from one hallway to the next door. My cousin lived next door. We had our kitchens open. We're, just gagging and, washing dishes, cleaning the kitchen. Girl, I kid you not, I felt something on my feet. I jumped so high. Till this day, my kids buy those little stupid rubber rat. Oh my God. Do it again. I said, I'm going to take your keys away.
Need to charge my phone. If it can find my other longer charger, it will work. I'm not scared of mice. I'm not scared of anything, but a spider, I'll hurt you getting away. I'll hurt you.
No, I can do everything but the mice. No, no, no. When we moved out here, before they populated here, they had a lot of field mice. Oh.
Yeah. Get a cat.
I have two cats now. He's asleep right here. That's my
Yeah,
granddaughter.
he was in the
That's
window.
my granddaughter's cat. And then we have Luna. She's a little kitten.
All right, Adele. I hope you find it, hon. I heard you say soak it in milk. I don't know. I really don't know about that.
I don't know, Chris. And then I like them up there because when somebody, you know, got food, because we can't use other words, um, they would do like a big cookout. And then everybody would just, give pieces to this family and that family and here and there.
Chris, it's funny that you hate spiders, but you crocheted that granny square spider, which is the scariest. Did you see that spider that I did? I only did it to try to get over my phobia of spiders.
Do you have it?
That spider, I, you know how your tiles in your flooring is 12? Mine are 13-inch squares, and this spider covers almost three of them. It's that big. I did it that big. Yeah. But I only did it to try to get over this fear of spiders. And he's so cute. He is cute. I still have him.
But you said nothing you have is cute. It's purdy.
Well, a spider isn't, I don't think a spider is cute at all. But I'm saying this crocheted one is, is he's huge. He's, he's about that big and about that long. He's huge. But I was going to do shows on the weekend, and I thought that you need some kind of attraction, whether it be a sign, whether it be a mannequin, whether it be something. You need that attraction to come to you. Oh, look how big that big spider is. That would be my attraction. That the big spider.
Why don't you hang it behind you?
I don't want him over me. I don't want him around me. He's he's big. I don't want him around me.
Crazy girl. You crochet it. Put it up. You're so
It
crazy.
it didn't become wicked until you put the legs on it. That's when it became wicked. And plus, I didn't do it in creepy colors that would creep me out and don't want to see it. It's in grays, black, and gray and black, so it's not too bad.
Now, will you put it up for Halloween?
I did last year. I put it out on the porch and put some lights in it, and then I didn't give out candy. It just sat on the porch.
They don't come around here no more. Out here, there's
Uh,
no Halloween.
I don't blame them. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want my kid out there.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's
It's
6:17.
my son. He's probably getting up for work.
Getting up.
Yes.
What is your channel, Liz?
Oh,
Life Talk.
let me see. Let me see. Okay. As a coming. Only because Miss Ivy, because you asked and Miss Ivy gave me permission. Permission. Yeah, I'm gonna edit a video and then just mind you when you guys watch it, it's a week. It's a week behind. And then I took more video with the baby at the park today. And the only reason I started vlogging again because I was in here last night or the night before, and I was watching old videos from like, and the baby was so little.
Yeah.
She was so little. Oh,
Well,
thank you, Chris. Look at Chris beat me to it. I'm sorry. We'll work for you. I'm old and I'm slow.
she's not old.
When
Is that
you
your sexy look or what?
No, because when you said the other day how many years you've been crocheting, or earlier today, or yesterday, or last night,
Yeah.
I was
Today.
like, nah, no, no way.
Yes, way.
I would never have guessed it.
Yeah.
Never. Thank you, Chris. But no, I couldn't believe it, Ivy.
Yeah, it's true.
There, when I grow up, I want to look just like you.
No, no, you don't. You need your eyes checked.
Why? I
God.
see a pretty lady in front of me.
I see somebody that needs to go to bed or put some makeup on one.
What? Next time you see me, I'm gonna have my hair cut like Farrah Fawcett. See, I have no bangs. It's long. It's just long.
Yeah.
So when Chris said the Farrah Fawcett, I'm like, girlfriend's looking nice, sexy. She looks so good, and I was like, oh my gosh, she looks so hot. I was like, no, Liz, no, you're married.
Chris says I better try and lay down. Cat is giving me looks. The cat.
Macy just said, forget it. She's right here. I have to. Don't ask me why I have to. You see her?
Oh yeah.
She said, forget it.
There's,
I'm not waiting for her. I'm just gonna go to sleep on the other chair.
good night, Chris. Lay down, get some sleep. I'm gonna have to get off because my husband will be getting. I think he's already up. He's just looking through the window at me like, do I need to come in there? I hope I got some hours out of this because I only got 2 hours from the other day, and I don't understand it. I don't understand how it works. So, all right, Liz, I appreciate you coming up. I appreciate you keeping me busy. Love you. Let's do this again. Maybe tomorrow night, your time.
Is nobody on tomorrow night or tonight?
Yeah, but I mean later, like I did later.
Okie dokie.
Good night. y'all for the info. Hugs. Good night, everybody. See ya later on the streets. End.